97.5 Glory FM and Team Glory Sports presents high school basketball. Tonight from Chestatee High School in Gainesville, it's the War Eagles of Chestatee against the Madison County Red Raiders. And high school basketball on 97.5 Glory FM is being brought to you this evening by Conditioned Air Systems, by NGPG Ortho and Sports Medicine Clinics, by Chris McCall Realty, by Siphon Logistics, and by Choices Pregnancy Care Center. And along with Joe Gailey and Billy Wofford, Mike Wofford with you on 97.5 Glory FM, teaming up with War Eagle TV this evening to bring you the live video stream on YouTube. You get a chance to hear the action on 97.5 FM and all the different platforms, and also with a YouTube stream at War Eagle TV to get a chance to see and hear the action. We welcome everyone tuned in to our broadcast all over North Georgia, including the fans from Madison County watching the Red Raiders take on Chestatee this evening in Region 8 Quad A play. And Joe, this is going to be an important ball game next to the last game. In fact, it will be for some of them the last game that they'll play before the round one gets through in the home and home round robin they play here in the region.
Well, and you got the Lady War Eagles, are 2-2. Madison County Red Raiders, they're 0-3, so it's an important one for both of them, more so for the Red Raiders because they're winless in the region. But the Chestatee Lady War Eagles have defended their home turf, if you will, very well this year, so you know they want to continue doing that this year.
Chestatee coming off a region win this past Friday against North Oconee. Lost to Jefferson, the number one team in the region last Tuesday. They've got victories over East Hall and Jefferson. They lost to Fly Branch in the first game of region play back in December and lost that game last Tuesday to Jefferson. They'll be on the road in Athens. They'll take on Cedar Shoals on Friday. Then they're back to round number 2. They'll be taking on Fly Branch here from Lynn Cottrell Center coming up next Tuesday, while it will be Madison County playing at East Hall coming up this Friday to wrap up the first round for them as you play everybody home and home. So it'll be 6 games in coming up this week. You got 6 more to play before you get ready for postseason play.
Well, it's, there's a smattering of teams that'll play a non-region game in there. Not really, because it's kind of packed for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then you get into region tournament play. So it's quite busy for everybody that want to get them in case if you do have any weather. So Tuesday and Fridays are busy times.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more here from Chestatee High. We're back in 2 minutes here on 97.5 Glory FM. Steven, do you have any trouble hearing Joe? Because Rick says he can't hear Joe, and I hear him fine.
What's that?
You're fine. I don't know why you can't hear, but it's Joe's great.
Yep, I can hear myself, but yeah, and you can hear me.
We're going to be fine with that then.
Who's that? Rick can't hear me? Interesting.
I don't know. You have a hard time hearing for some reason lately.
Huh. I don't hear you right now, Mike. Oh, you're not? Okay.
You couldn't hear me on the phone. Call you on a different phone. Let's try to look through the line and see what's going on.
Steven can hear us fine.
Yeah, I know it. I know what Rick's problem is. Thanks, Steven.
Good deal. Thank you. Thank you.
Rick, they can hear us fine, so I don't know what your problem is back there, but everything's fine on this end.
The station can't hear me at the station, so that was odd.
Look, call the station for me. Rick, I'm calling you with the other phone.
Sounds good.
We'll hang up with this one.
It's going to be up there with the camera, but I'll be back. I'll be listening in there just to make sure I did this.
Sounds good.
So go ahead and put me on there, and I'll talk, and I'll get him on when we can, okay?
Especially from here. Well, and since you plugged in directly to us, we shouldn't go down for y'all at all.
And we're back here from Lincoln Trail Center trying to work out some technical difficulties back to our studio. We're working on that here. But on War Eagle TV, you get a chance to hear what's going on here on 97.5 Glory FM, along with Joe Gailey and Mike Warford with you here from the stands behind the scores table here with a great view of what's going on here.
Yep.
And this girls' ball game, you look at what Coach Sutton Shirley has done for this team, and you see going them from the Lanier Land tournament. What's going to be great tonight, we will not see a shot clock in this ball game.
Yeah, we won't have to worry about that. And honestly, in the game that Rick and I had last week, or that Dan and I had last week, it came into play actually a couple of times in the girls and boys games, North Hall and Gilmer County, which was kind of odd. It hadn't really done that this year. But tonight we don't have it, so both teams can play their brand of basketball, if you will, and slow it down if they want to or whatever, and not have to worry about the shot clock going off on them or catching them or anything like that. So I know that that's probably good, and I'm sure for Coach Lamp's team, he's got some young kids in there. He's got some that are sick and injured and moving up. That's probably going to be a good thing for them, that they don't have to worry about that added pressure of a 35-second clock.
And that'll be the big thing, too. And you'll see that Coach Shirley, they'll run up and down the court, and you rely on the really three big girls we've seen all season long for the Lady War Eagles.
Yep, and we'll see Riley Black, Riley Allison, and Bowen Corley. Those are the big three for Chestatee. And we'll see how they do tonight. We've got a couple that are out tonight, so he's down to only, nine girls tonight. But, he basically only plays that many anyway, so we'll see how it goes tonight for Coach Shirley's team. They're 11-5 overall, 2-2 in the region. If they pull off a win tonight, that'll put them kind of in the middle of the pack, maybe a little above the middle of the pack, going into the sixth game, and then going to round two, as you were talking about earlier in the region standings. Well,
you look at how the region is right now, and Jefferson's going to lead everything, both the girls and boys right now. And then you're finding basically that number 2 spot in the region. You've got the other teams in Hall County and East Hall and Flowery Branch. You got Madison County, North Oconee, and Cedar Shows other teams. And, it's right now is the time you've got basically 4 weeks left in the regular season, and you go from there.
Well, you got to turn it up right now, that's for sure. We always talk about turning it on and turning it off, and this right now is the time you got to turn it up and get going if you haven't got going, because your time is fleeting, if you will, as the coaches meet out here and talk to the officials before they get the captains out there at the 3-minute mark. So just a short amount of time left in the season, and you can prep all you want to, but most of the prep work's done at this point. You just have to scheme and say, okay, what are we doing against Madison County tonight, or what are we going to do against East Hall tomorrow night, that kind of thing. So that's how that works out during the regular season anyway.
And on the schedule this evening, Jefferson is the odd team out. There's 7 teams in the region. You have Cedar Shows playing at Flowery Branch. You have East Hall on the road and Bogart taking on North Oconee in this ball game here between Madison County and the Lady War Eagles of Chestatee in game number 1. Game number 2, the boys, Coach Tanner Clemens, looking for their first win in region play against a very powerful team in Madison County. Right now, the number 2 team in the region behind Jefferson. Well,
they're 13-2 and 3-1 in the region, and I was looking at their roster and kind of like with Gilmer's the other night. 2 or 3 guys over 6'4", so they've got a pretty good lineup bringing in here tonight to Chestatee. So we'll see how Coach Bird's team does here against Coach Clemens' team at home tonight.
And again, you can see the game this evening on YouTube on War Eagle TV as we team up with them anytime we're here at Chestatee High. And, of course, all the different platforms, 97.5 FM, the radio, online with the audio on WGTJradio.com. Just click on the Listen Live link to hear the game. Also, we're streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and also on your Amazon Echo. Just say, Alexa, play 97.5 Glory FM. So all kinds of great ways to follow the action anywhere this evening. Again, you get a great view of the ball game with the great work you do here at War Eagle TV to see the action in game number 1 here. The Lady War Eagles taking on the Lady Red Raiders. And Joe, it's amazing how you see how the turnaround comes around. In our first year on FM back in 2018, this Madison County team was in the state playoffs and went pretty deep into the state playoffs. Then you see, okay, you go through that cycle sometimes, and here they are really struggling right now, where I think it's a good time for Chestatee High.
Well, it probably is, and everybody does go through cycles, Mike, and Chestatee's in a cycle, or Madison County's in a cycle right now where they're not very deep. They're very young, and so they're not very deep. A lot of those kids have graduated on out of the program now, and they've got a few upperclassmen, but not very many. They're basically sophomores and juniors with freshmen in there this year for their team.
And the PA announcer is welcome everyone to the Lincoln Trail Center. Mm-hmm. And you see what the renovations have done for this facility is really something to see now.
It's very nice. And he's right here.
And we're going to stand for the play of the national anthem. We're back on the radio side in 2 minutes on 97.5 Glory FM. And we're getting ready for the tip-off. Here's Joe Gailey.
All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we got Chestatee all in white numbers outlined in black. We got the Red Raiders in gray uniforms, white uniforms with red outline. You've got the starters from Madison County, Kate Bray wearing number 3, Tiffany Wilson, 20-24, Jordan Hall, 51, Mallory Bates, and number 35, Kelsey Gresham. And now they'll tip it off as Greg Bell steps in, throws it up to number 51 for Madison County. Tips it over here. That's Bates. She gets it and tips it back over here to Kate Bray. Bray throws it across to Jordan Hall. Jordan Hall to Gresham. Gresham gives back over to Wilson. Wilson in the corner to Bray. Bray throws it inside. The first basket attempt that time was by Bates, and Bates missed it. She got her own rebound, went up that time. That was number 24, Jordan Hall, got the rebound, put it up, and scored. Chestatee with the basketball. That's Bowen Corley bringing it up. She goes in the corner this time for a three-point attempt by number 20, Cheyenne Ewing, and she drills the three-pointer for the Lady War Eagles. 3-2 now for the War Eagles. Number 24, Jordan Hall, has the basketball for the Red Raiders. She brings it inside, dumps it over to Wilson. Wilson goes up for a little short jumper, no good. Rebound by Riley Black. Riley Black brings it up. She's going to take it right in the middle, shoot about a 4-footer, no good, and rebound by Bates for Madison County. They give it over to Jordan Hall. Hall brings it up. It's knocked away by Ewing. Ewing going to strip it, give it over to Addison Boyd. Boyd going to give it over here to Riley Allison. Riley's going to pull up, shoot a three, no good, off the mark. Rebounded by 35, Kelsey Gresham. Gresham's going to give it over to Jordan Hall. Jordan Hall with it at the top of the key, being guarded by Cheyenne Ewing. Hall going through a screen. She's going to shoot up just at the elbow there at the free throw line and misses it. And Addison Boyd gets the rebound and pushes it down in a hurry. Boyd brings it up in a hurry, gives it over to Ewing. Ewing for a three. Ewing over the mark, misses it, no good. Rebounded by Kate Bray for the Red Raiders. Bray gives it over to Jordan Hall. Hall gives it up to Gresham. Gresham tries to go inside and throws it away. Intercepted by Bowen Corley. Corley gives it over to Black, and Black gives it over to Addison Boyd. Comes back over here to Black. Black rolls around inside, goes inside to Corley. Really didn't need to pass it that time, and Bowen goes up with the left hand, no good. Rebounded that time by Mallory Bates. She had kind of a wide open shot down there. Mike chose to dump it off there to Bowen inside. Jordan Hall with the basketball. No shot clock tonight. I think Mike mentioned that a few minutes ago. Stolen by Cheyenne Ewing. She's going to take it. Oh, shoot, that's Riley Allison. Riley Allison's going to take it coast to coast, and we've got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Dan Lamp of Madison County. 5-2, Lady War Eagles lead it here early on. The starting five for Chestatee are Addison Boyd wearing number 2. She's a freshman. Bowen Corley, a senior. She wears number 11. Sophomore, number 15, Riley Black. Junior, number 20, Cheyenne Ewing, and a senior, number 22, Riley Allison.
And you see right there, Joe, really the importance of this young ball club and what the importance of getting the force on the guards and what they can do, causing turnovers and giving Chestatee easy shots like that.
Exactly, and getting it up the court in a hurry, and they've done that. They got a couple of turnovers in a row right there, and now they have it in the back court. They're going to bring it in, and Gresham will throw it in to Jordan Hall. Jordan Hall, she's a freshman, starting at the point for Madison County. She's being guarded by Ewing. She picked up a dribble, got it over to Bates. Bates tries to go inside, knocked away, picked up by Hall. Madison County. Hall looking. She's being guarded over the far side by Ewing very nicely. They trapped over in the corner. They're going to be almost a hell ball as they get it out of the scrum, get it back in. They go inside that time to Wilson. Wilson's going to roll it off her foot out of bounds, and the Lady War Eagles will have it out of bounds.
And Joe, you can already tell this young ball club, and this is where I like not having a shot clock, because they could not compete right now with the shot clock.
Exactly. That would be a whole nother stress level added to everything right there. Addison Boyd has the basketball at the top. She's trying to go inside and just try to force it a little bit. She turns it over. Madison County gets the basketball. They get it up in a hurry to Wilson. Wilson has it. She's going to push it out there. They give it off to Gresham. Gresham comes over to Hall. Hall's going to take it down the baseline. She's going to try to throw it up underneath. No good. Rebounded, though, right into the hands of Mallory Bates, and she sticks it back in for a two-pointer, 5-4. Lady War Eagles.
They got block out.
Bowen Corley brings it up. She gives it over on the corner over there to Boyd. Boyd goes inside to Riley Black. Riley Black with a nice little up and under with a layup with the right hand.
Nice assist.
Jordan Hall brings it up. She's being guarded by Ewing out there to mid-court line. She passes off to Bates. Bates goes in the corner over here to Bray. Bray shoots a three-pointer, no good. Bowen Corley fights for the rebound, goes off her, and is rebounded by Riley Black. Riley Black brings it up, goes to Corley. Corley comes over to this side. She's going to go in the far corner over there to Ewing. Ewing's going to shoot a three off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Kate Bray, for the Red Raiders. And now they're going to have a travel call as they skip pass over to number 51, Mallory Bates. She was the center. She jumped center. She couldn't get her feet set, Mike, and she walked right there in front of the Chestatee War Eagle bench.
Bull in for Chestatee.
Caroline Bull will come in the contest now, along with Peyton Cable. They go in the corner, tipped away and stolen in the corner by, that's number 20, Tiffany Wilson. Wilson gives off to Hall from Madison County. Hall has the basketball. She goes to Bates, goes back to Hall in a hurry. No, nice pass, goes inside to 35. Kelsey Gresham, who was kind of snuck in there behind everybody and got the easy layup. Nice assist by Hall that time. Corley comes over on this side to Boyd. Boyd going to take it inside. Boyd goes up for 2 and layup good. 9-6. War Eagles lead it. Hall with the basketball. She's looking to get a screen from Bates. She went right by it. Now they've got it over to Gresham. Gresham over here at the top of the key. Looks to go inside. She hit her girl. She goes up and under. Oh, nice. Number 3, Kate Bray, reverse layup and made it. So they're getting the passes down low, Mike,
yes.
And they're getting those reverse layups or the easy basket underneath. They throw that one away. Does Caroline Bull, and it's a nice easy layup for number 35, Kelsey Gresham, as they go up 10-9.
Waiting for a timeout here for Coach Shirley anytime.
4-0 run, 2:41 remaining here in the half, or in the first quarter, excuse me. Riley Allison with the basketball, goes to Bowen Corley. Bowen Corley about an 8-footer in and out, no good. Rebound by Kate Bray of the Red Raiders. Gives off to Hall. Hall pushes it up, gives over to Gresham. Gresham goes inside to Wilson. Wilson shoots about a 4-footer, no good. Rebounded by Addison Boyd. Boyd looking to go inside. Now she pulls it back out, gives to Corley. Corley goes on the far side to Allison. Allison looks like she's going to shoot a 3. Gives it back over to Bowen Corley, and we've got a
Call a timeout. Official's timeout?
Yep. There's going to be a time. Nobody called timeout. She thought she heard timeout, and it's just to be an official's timeout, get the officials in, or the subs in. So she thought she heard timeout, but nobody called it. I've had that happen before. Not lately, because I'm not refereeing anymore. Riley Black with the basketball. She goes down the baseline, and we're going to have a jump ball called down there. Is number 12 checked in the game. That's Janiyah Borders. And Janiyah forced that held ball. It'll be Chestatee's basketball underneath as Riley Black will throw it in. Riley looking, throws it out front to Bowen Corley. Bowen dribbles down to the foul line, kind of goes in. Oh, nice bank shot, about a 6-footer off the backboard and in for the Lady War Eagles. 11-10 now, 1:48 left in the quarter. Jordan Hall with the basketball, gives off to Borders. Borders loses control of it underneath, and Riley Black comes out of there with it. Riley Black brings it up in a hurry, tries to penetrate, nothing there. Gives back to Corley, top of the key. Corley dribbles in with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Kate Bray. Bray gives off to Hall. Hall brings it up. Hall's going to go inside in a hurry that time to Borders. Borders throws it up, no good, and rebounded there by Allison. Allison is going to give off to Black. Black's going to take it in, and she's going to get fouled as she goes to the basket. And the foul's going to be on number 3, Kate Bray, her first team first.
That's at least the 4th or 5th play like that for Chestatee here in the first quarter.
They're trying to go inside with it, forcing the pressure, if you will. First one's up and good by Riley Black. We've got Addison Boyd coming back in, and then we've got Jordan Jones coming in for the Red Raiders. 12-10, 1:14 in the quarter. Lady War Eagles lead it. That one's in and out, rebounded by Borders. Borders gives off to Hall. Hall is going to hurry, give off up to here to the new one in the game, Jones. Jones going to push it back out to Hall. Hall, the top of the key, driving in there, going around the far side and lays it up, no good. Borders, and we're going to have a foul on Borders as she kind of nudged her way in there to get that offensive rebound over Bowen Corley.
And right there you can see where they've got to box out to keep them going inside.
Yep. Well, and they've got enough size where they can get inside here on Chestatee, but Chestatee did a nice job of boxing out that time. Riley Black with the basketball, shoots about an 8-footer, good. Riley just drilled that one. 14-10 with 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Gives off to Gresham. Gresham's got it. She's looking where to pass it to. Going to give it off to back to Hall. Coach is giving him some instructions. Hall has the basketball being guarded by Carolyn Bull. Jordan Hall gunning. We got a 5-second call as she just did not penetrate. They've got to make an advance towards the basket, and she dribbled it around outside out here, outside the three-point line, and never made a move towards the basket.
She seemed confused about where to go with the basketball. Good defense by the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, it was. I think she was waiting on it to clear out, and then nobody ever cleared out. Good job by the Lady War Eagles. And Riley Black goes in. She kicks it out here to Allison. Allison, that was Cable. Cable goes back to Black. Black for about a 4-footer. Good. Nice job, Riley Black. Cable gets the ball to her. 16-10, 9 seconds remaining. Got a traveling call. Good defense that time by Riley Black, a sophomore. She got in front of number 35, Kelsey Gresham. Riley Allison will come back in. Sorry, Mike.
And in order to take on a 7-0 run now, buddy. It was 10-9.
Lacknia Norman, the sophomore, coming in now for Kelsey Gresham. 7.4 on the clock. They're going to have to do something in a hurry. Riley Black has it. She goes past the free throw line. She gets it over in the corner. They're going to shoot a three from the far side. Oh, in and out. As number 2, Addison Boyd, almost hit it. That's the quarter as Lady War Eagles lead it 16-10.
And we're back in 1 minute more War Eagle basketball on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV. We get ready to start the second quarter.
Madison County will throw it in. Borders threw it in to Hall, or excuse me, to Norman on the far side. She gave it off to Wilson. Wilson finally gets it over here on this side to Hall, and Hall tried to take off with it before she had control of it, and a walking violation. I almost said a running violation, which that's kind of what it was. She took off jogging a little bit there before she had control of the basketball.
For our radio listeners, Chestatee wearing the home unis and red for Madison County.
Madison County in gray with white and red trim. Riley Black goes up, throws it up left-handed, no good. Rebounded by Norman. Norman gives it off to Hall. Hall brings it across in a hurry, being guarded by Cheyenne Ewing, and Cheyenne Ewing is going to commit the foul. And he'll be out of bounds on the far side for Madison County. 16-10, Lady War Eagles lead it, just starting the second quarter.
We're in a great spot here. The coach is here, and great comments from Coach Lamp down to our right.
And the good thing is you can hear, and I just keep doing my thing. Jordan Hall tries to drive the basket. Good job by Ewing to cut her off. And then go inside, does Norman, and they're going to have a foul, I believe, on Riley Black inside. Nope, it's going to be on 22, Riley Allison. Got Riley back, but just Allison. Her first one.
2 shots.
We're at the Lynn Cottrell Center, Mike. I think we were here early in the year. And
first game of the season.
Everything looks really nice. The gym's in great shape. Not a big crowd for a Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. That one's in and out by Norman.
And that's why you get a chance to see the game on War Eagle TV and hear our broadcast here on 97.5 Glory FM.
Stephen's got a couple of cameras just opposite of us, so I'll smile for the cameras as they go by. Try to get my good side. Second one by Norman is up, and it's going to be rolling in back of the back iron, front iron, and goes in. Get it into Black. Black brings it up here on the right side, grabs it across. She gives it off to that was number 2, Addison Boyd, for a three-pointer off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Madison County. Gresham has the basketball. She's going to take it all the way in. Gresham throws up a layup. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Boyd. Almost had control, and she lost it. And then Riley Black and Lackney Norman were forced to hell ball, and it will be Chestatee's basketball.
Goes the turnover.
Lady War Eagles with the basketball. Bring it up with 7 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. They lead it by 5. Boyd with the basketball. She dribbles inside, gets it back out to Bull. Bull goes on the far side to Riley Black. Riley Black Now she's going to go all the way to the basket, throws it up, no good, tries to get the rebound. No, she can't, and Borders gets the rebound, gives it off over here to Lexi Gillespie. Gillespie to Norman. Norman up at the top to Gresham. Gresham waiting. Now she dribbles over here to the near side. She gives it off, kind of a little weave, gives it off to Gillespie, and then she'll lose control of it. And Addison Boyd will get it, and she'll lose control of it. Back to Gresham. Gresham goes inside, gives off to Borders. Borders goes up after a nice little pass, and she gets the little easy lay-in. 16-13, 6:14 left here in the second. Riley Black on the far side. Riley with the basketball. Gives it over here to the far side to Ewing. She tries to pass it back out here to Boyd, and is tipped away by Gresham out of bounds.
Basics of basketball, you want to see your team either win the baseline game or the lane, and you see where Chestatee's trying to get set up.
Trying to force it a little bit inside, but they're playing a 1-3-1 zone, and kind of matching up is Madison County. Now Bowen Corley takes it in. She throws it up, no good. It Borders knocked that one away as it tried to come in. Gresham has the basketball for the Red Raiders. She brings it up. Trying to keep control of the basketball. She does. Good defense right there by Addison Boyd. They get it out here to Wilson. Wilson's going to take it inside, shoot about a 4-footer, no good. Rebounded by Riley Black. Riley Black brings it up in a hurry, trying to beat everybody down the floor, weaves in and out, shoots about an 8-footer, no good off the rim. Rebound by Gresham. A lot of missed buckets right now. Michael Gresham comes up. She's going to take it in one-handed, no good. Defender for Chestatee falls down. That was Brianna Williams. No, that was Addison Boyd. They give it up to Corley. Corley going to take it in. She's on the baseline. Kicks over to the far side to Black. Black, she's going to shoot a rainbow shot. No good. Rebound, excuse me, that was Caroline Bull. Lexi Gillespie gets the rebound, gets it over to Gresham. Kelsey Gresham for the Lady Red Raiders. Gresham has it, pulls up, stops her dribble. Now she's looking who to throw it to. Finally gets it over here to Gillespie. Gillespie back to Gresham. Gresham going to dribble inside, throws up a wild right-handed shot. No good. Rebounded by Riley Black. Riley Black pushes it up in a hurry. Oh, and the C's parted, and she missed the layup. It opened wide up for her, Mike, and she might have been surprised by how wide open it was. Nobody was there to defend her.
No trailer either to get an offensive rebound.
Gresham with the basketball, being guarded by Cheyenne Ewing. Gives off to Gresham. Gresham's going to go in and get it off the glass, and we've got a timeout, 30-second, called by Madison County. 16-15, Lady War Eagles. So they're on a little bit of a run here, Mike, a 5-0 run. As a matter of fact, for this quarter, Lady War Eagles have not scored this quarter, I don't believe.
And I'm surprised that Coach Lamp called that timeout rather than Coach Shirley, because Chestatee really needed that timeout. Because again, it was 16-10. Yeah, at the end of the quarter.
Yep. Now Madison County's going on a 5-0 run, and the thing about it is Madison County is kind of playing Chestatee's game by pushing it up the floor. With the couple of good looks they've had, they've actually hit their shots where Chestatee has not hit theirs. So Coach Shirley's probably got to instill them, hey, look, concentrate, make sure you follow it all the way into the basket, because that last one, she should have made the layup and just missed it.
I think the rushing shots, Joe, and they got to get an offensive rebound and also block out on the defensive end.
Yep, Caroline Bull throws it into Riley Black. They kind of trotted up this time, 4:18 left here in the quarter. Bowen Corley with it. She pulls up at the free throw line, shoots it, no good. Off the rim. Rebounded by Kate Bray. Bray gives it off to Hall on the far side. Hall takes it all the way to the basket. Oh, look at Mallory Bates come in there with her size. She comes in there and gets her own offensive rebound, misses both of those shots. And Caroline Bull gets the basketball. She's going to run it up in a hurry. She's going to go up, flip it up, no good. She tried to avoid and did with Kate Bray. But then Gresham gets it and comes back the other way. Gives off to Mallory Bates for a three. Mallory Bates shoots a three, no good. Look at that. Wow, what an offensive rebound that time by number 20. That was Tiffany Wilson. She went up there, grabbed it, and stuck it back in, Mike, as they take the lead 17-16.
You mentioned her size advantage, but still you got to get them away from the basket.
Yep, Caroline Bull with the basketball. She passed over to Ewing, got it back, top of the key. Gives off to Riley Black. Riley Black to Bull. Bull going to try and take it all the way in. She loses control of it, but that was Ewing in the far corner. Gives off to Bowen Corley. Bowen going to give over to Riley Allison. Riley for three, no good. He went out of bounds, not out of bounds. Riley Black got the rebound. Riley behind her back dribble. Tries to take it in, gives over on the far side to Caroline Bull. Caroline, a high arching shot, no good. Rebounded by Gresham. Gresham's going to push it, or Jordan Hall. Jordan Hall's going to push it up. She goes coast to coast and gets the easy layup. 19-16, 2:53, and now we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Sutton Shirley, and it is going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Shirley.
All right, you can already tell what he's going to say. Knowing Sutton is that they're just not playing their game at all right now. And you mentioned Madison County's playing Chestatee's game right now.
They are. Well, and I didn't expect to see that after the first couple possessions. I thought it was going to be kind of ragged for Madison County, the way they handled the basketball, Mike. But now they've come in and they've started playing their game. They started handling it a little bit better, but they're going to the basket every time.
Well, they made a change at their top two, didn't they? And they were able to move the basketball better, and they've been moving the basketball. The girls away with the ball have been moving, and they're getting open shots. And Chestatee, for whatever reason, inside the lane, they got to change their defense to keep the girls away from the basket.
Exactly. Well, after he changed and put Tiffany Wilson in, moved Jordan Hall over to a different, like a shooting guard position, it kind of changed things up a little bit for him right there. Chestatee Lady War Eagles bring it up. Addison Boyd with the basketball on the far side. Gets it over to Riley Black. Riley Black gets it over to Riley Allison. Allison goes over to in the far corner this time to Bull. Bull's going to shoot another three-pointer, and she hits it.
There you go.
Second three-pointer of the night for the Lady War Eagles. 19 all now with 2:30 left here in the second quarter.
Take a breath.
Number 25, Carson Daniels, missed that layup. She drove to the basket, went off the iron. Riley Black has it in the front court. Riley, spin move right there, had a nice little screen. Riley going to kick it outside to Cable, or excuse me, that was Allison. Allison back up top to Boyd. Boyd looking to see to go to somebody. She's going to dribble it all the way down the inside, and she goes down, no foul called, and they're going to get it back out there to, let's see, Gillespie got the basketball to Hall. Hall's going to take it. She's going to pass off. And that number 20, that was Tiffany Wilson, and she got fouled at the last second. Fouls on number 22, Riley Allison, of the Lady War Eagles.
And it's been almost a transition type ball game for Madison County in this game.
They're running up and down the floor. About the only time you see them walking it up is after a dead ball or violation call or something like that. Bowen Corley will check back in. It's the first free throw by Wilson is no good. Corley will come back in for Caroline Bull. 19 all, 156 left here in the first half. Chestatee High School. Second one's up and good by Wilson. Gives them a 1-point advantage. Riley Black with the basketball. She's a sophomore. Gives over on the far side to Boyd. Boyd trying to get a block or a screen from Corley. Gets back over to Black. Black gets it back out to Boyd. Boyd for three. No good off the rim. Nice block out by Kate Bray. Ball bounces over to Jordan Hall. Hall brings it up in a hurry. Jordan throws it inside to Mallory Bates. She tries to throw the left-handed, missed it, got the rebound, went back up, and they're going to call a travel on Mallory before she has a chance. So she shuffled her feet a little bit inside, trying to get set before she went back up with the left hand.
And you can see the difference in the philosophy of the two teams right now on War Eagle TV is that Chestatee keeps going over to the corners to get things set up the play, while the Lady Red Raiders are going right to the lane. Right to the lane,
right in the middle, starting from the top of the key. Boyd gives over to Caroline Bull. Caroline goes inside, gives to Corley. Corley short on her shot. Bowen's just not on tonight with her shots, Mike. Jordan Hall has the basketball, gives it in a hurry to Wilson. Wilson goes in and gets the layup. 22-19, 109 remaining here in the first half.
Another layup for him, too.
Yep. Riley Black goes in, knocked away by Bates, and she gets it back from her. She goes in and gets the layup. Nice job for Riley Black for staying in there and hustling as the ball came loose and got the loose ball, went in and scored. Hall got it. She throws over here to Mallory Bates. Bates at the top of the key. The big girl spins around, throws off over here to Kate Bray. Kate Bray shoots a three. It's short, no good. Riley Black with the basketball. She brings it in a hurry. She's going to go all the way to the basket. She goes up, no good. Rebound by Bowen Corley. Finally, Bowen Corley takes the lid off of it and sticks the rebound in.
And there's that trailer come in. Yep. So important on a missed layup.
Knocked away by Caroline Bull. Hall with the basketball. She's going to go to the basket, try to pass off. Nice job by Riley Black. They intercepted the pass intended for Hall, or for Bates, excuse me. And Cable has the basketball, goes in the corner to Boyd. Boyd's going to pull it back out. 7-6-5 on the clock. Over in the corner to Boyd. Boyd's shot is no good. And rebound, and now number 3, Kate Bray's going to throw one up, and it's no good. But the Lady War Eagles survived and lead 23-22 at the half.
So we're going to take a 1-minute time out on the radio side and be back. We'll hopefully talk with Coach Tanner Clemens, the head coach of the boys from Chestatee High. In 1 minute is your tune to high school basketball on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV.
$4 in the concession stand. Up first, Brian Cantrell. $1 is all you need for a half-court shot. $1. $1 is all you need for a half-court shot. Chance to win $4 in the concession stand. Who's the first brave soul? Here she comes. Here we go. First shot tipped right here.
And we are back here on War Eagle TV and 97.5 Glory FM, your radio station for Chestatee Lady War Eagle basketball right now. Along with Joe Gelly and Lily Warford, Mike Warford with you here on 97.5 Glory FM. And with Stephen McIntyre, his great crew from War Eagle TV broadcasting the game this evening here from the Lincoln Trail Center on the campus at Chestatee High School in Gainesville. Looking forward to talking with Coach Tanner Plemons, the head boys basketball coach here at Chestatee High, as we bring you the boys game coming up next year on 97.5 Glory FM. And Chestatee's got a big battle on their hands in game number 2, as Madison County 13-2 overall in the season, 3-1 in Region A Quad A play, a game back of Jefferson. Again, the Dragons have the evening off. They're the odd team out, while East Hall is at North Oconee, and Fly Branch playing at home against Cedar Shoals. To me, that's going to be a very interesting matchup there for Coach Burney and his boys from Fly Branch going up against Cedar Shoals this evening. And I think there's a lot of evenly matched teams in Region 8 Quad A, as we have 4 weeks left in the regular season. And 97.5 Glory FM will be with you every Tuesday and Friday throughout the rest of the basketball season. We'll be back here one more time to get a chance to see the War Eagles play before the Region 8 Quad A tournament. And we'll be talking with Coach Sutton Shirley at halftime of the boys ball game. In between games, looking forward to talking with athletic director Matt Stowers. And it doesn't look like the Tanner is going to be joining us here in this girls halftime, getting ready for the boys matchup this evening. The boys are 7-9, and they're winless. They're 0-4 in region play. I'm sure he's getting ready for this matchup with a very strong Madison County team. We saw these two schools play in the last game of the regular season in the 2020-21 basketball season. Here we are in the 20th season of basketball here from Chestatee High. And it's really something to see how this school has progressed in all those years and all the games we have broadcast in the past and all the great teams they have had here at halftime. As right now it is the Lady War Eagles leading at halftime by a point, 23-22, as they were outscored 12-7 in quarter number 2. It took a while before the Lady War Eagles were get things going there in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, they kept, it's almost like it had a lid on it there in the second quarter, Mike. They couldn't get anything to fall. They got some decent looks. They rushed a couple of shots. And Bowen finally, she had one basket early on, and got that one late in the quarter. And she missed 2 or 3 shots that normally she would have made. So with the flip-flop and the goal on the other end, it's probably one they practice on down here closest to their
it's the home goal.
Home goal, yeah, exactly, close to their dressing room. So they'll probably get the lid off of it and do better this next half, hopefully, for them. Yeah, they've hit 2 threes. Madison County hasn't. They've attempted 2 and missed them both. So we'll see how they come out. But now Madison County is basically playing just like the Lady War Eagles want them to, they're playing like the Lady War Eagles, and they're playing fast. They're getting up in a hurry. They're getting some easy looks and getting some layups. And that helped them that second quarter as they outscored them 12-7 that second half. Madison County, they were led by Tiffany Wilson. She had 7. Kelsey Gresham had 6. And then the 2 E's from Borders, Bates, Hall, and Kate Bray, and Norman round up the scoring with 1 point. For the War Eagles, you had Addison Boyd with 2, Riley Allison with 2, Caroline Bull with 3, Bowen Corley with 4, Cheyenne Ewing with 3, and Riley Black with 9 for the Lady War Eagles. So, you know that Coach Shirley is going to make sure that they understand, hey, look, we got to finish the drill, if you will. They got to finish on those shots and hit those easy ones. You know, they've given them a couple of easy wide open shots because Madison County just kind of moved, didn't have the defensive presence there, and they missed the layup. So that hurt Madison County, or hurt Chestatee for sure. So, you know, they got to finish that and correct that the second half.
Well, you and I always talk about matchups, and you see right now, I think that Madison County is matching up very well with Chestatee, especially the way they're going and attacking the basket, going inside with it right now. This is a game, though, the Lady War Eagles need to win and should win.
Well, they should, and they need to win, exactly. They're 2-2 in the region, need to win tonight to keep pace, if you will, in the region. And the young girls, the shorter girls for Madison County are playing very well on the perimeter with Hall, with Bray, with Norman, all playing, contributing tonight for the Lady Red Raiders. They've done very well so far.
For our sake, we want to see East Hall, Flowery Branch, and Chestatee all be 3 of the 4 teams.
Yep.
Going to the state playoffs out of this region come February.
It'd be nice to have all the local teams going into the state tournament in February. Exactly right.
And, of course, that means we don't want to see them play anybody in that first round of play. That's what happens. You get by that first round. So to me, that's why all these home games are so important. Mm-hmm. And, again, Chestatee will be on the road in Athens at the Jungle. They'll take on Cedar Shoals coming up on Friday, and you know how difficult a place that is to play down there.
That's a tough place to play anytime you go down there, Mike. I've been down there twice as far as working with teams when I was at North Hall, and that place gets to rocking and rolling, kind of like the old Norcross gym used 2 years ago. You remember that one, Norcross, South Gwinnett, and they get in there and he gets rocking and rolling for sure.
And then also for the Red Raiders, they'll be at East Hall coming up on Friday night at Valhalla. And then for Chestatee, they'll be back here at home at the Lincoln Trail Center next Tuesday, a week from tonight, as they'll take on Flowery Branch in the first game of the second part of the season. So here we are. The season will be halfway over in region play coming up on Friday night.
Well, and you know, we talked about the kind of the midway point at the Nearland tournament as far as broadcast schedule, and it was, but the region really kicked into high gear that first week of January last week. And that's been all it was. Now, I think North Hall's got a non-region game.
They're playing region tonight. Everybody's playing region tonight.
I'm talking about this coming Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday. You got Flowery Branch. That'd be one time that Flowery Branch and North Hall play outside the region. This past Saturday, Chestatee played Johnson in their only game. They'll play on Saturday in non-region play throughout the rest of the season.
Right.
All their other games on Tuesday and Friday.
2:26 left here in the half. Chestatee just now comes out. Madison County's been out shooting for a few minutes.
And what we'll do, we'll take another timeout. Joe, get ready for the second half. We're back in 2 minutes live from Chestatee High here on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV.
Sponsors.
Cool.
We get ready now for the second half of play here on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV. Chestatee with a 1-point lead going into the second half.
Madison County will throw it in first as Mallory Bates throws it in to Jordan Hall. Hall has it, dribbles into the front court, guarded by Ewing. She gives it over to Wilson. Wilson trying to go back, and then she gives it back to Bates at the top. Bates comes back over here to Hall. Hall's going to give it up to Bray. Bray dribbles around the top of the key, looking to go back inside. No shot clock tonight, 7:40. And that's going to be knocked away, and Bowen Corley's going to pick it up. And we got a foul called on number 24, Jordan Hall, as Bowen Corley corralled that ball right in front of the scores table, and Jordan Hall tried to step in and slapped her on the arm inadvertently, not on purpose, of course. Riley Black with the basketball, gives off over here to Addison Boyd. Boyd dribbles in, nothing there, gives off to Corley on the far side to Ewing. Ewing shoots a three, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Kate Bray, gives up to Hall. Hall goes to Gresham. Gresham throws up a left-handed baby hook, no good. Rebounded by Corley. Corley brings it up in a hurry, gives it over to Addison Boyd. Boyd dribbles over, gives off to Riley Black. Riley Black for three, no good. Rebound, Bowen Corley, and Tiffany Wilson fight for the hell ball, or for the jump ball, and it'll be Chestatee's basketball underneath their own goal.
And for y'all, though, it hadn't been a jump ball in a long time.
They throw it in to Riley Allison. Riley misses a three-pointer, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Madison County. And Chestatee will have it as Riley Black will throw it in again.
I'll make an order here for the concession stand and get Joe something to drink here.
I've got something right behind me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got some water. I just fighting a cough is all I've got needed now. Madison County has the basketball. Gresham has it up in front. She gets to Bates. Bates nice little cut back door, gives off to Hall. Hall missed the layup as she left it short. Rebound by Riley Allison, gives off to Black. Black going to pull up about a 4-footer. Good.
There you go.
Riley Allison knocks it down from about 4 feet out to go up by 3 with 6:35. Nice job by Allison that time to get it off. And now we've got a travel by Mallory Bates. And they've got their center, the big girl, out front handling the basketball. A lot of times, most of you coaches don't want the big girl handling the basketball because of that right there. They just don't seem to have their feet set, especially that far from the basket.
Good point.
Addison Boyd gives it off to Allison. Allison's going to shoot a three off the rim, no good. Rebounded on the far side by Gresham. Gresham from Madison County brings it up with the left hand. Takes it to the basket. She's going to throw it up there, and it's going to be no good. But a foul, I believe, is going to be on Riley Allison. Let's see. Yep, Riley Allison commits the foul.
But you look at how adjustments have made, Joe, is that Madison County keeps doing the same thing they've done all night long. They keep going right to the middle, down underneath.
Right to the middle. They keep taking it in, and they've done that every time. It kind of opens up in there, and they're not. It's almost like Chestatee's not having time to transition and get back. First free throw by 35, Kelsey Gresham is good. Caroline Bull will come in for Riley Allison. Gresham, 25-23. Lady War Eagles lead it. They missed that one. Now we've got a violation. We're going to shoot one more. Violation was on number 2. That was Addison Boyd. She went in a little too quick that time. I'll take the gum out and go with just water. See if that'll do better for me, Michael. Now we got a double violation as both of them went in. You got double violation. We go to a hell ball. So the second free throw will not even go in the books on that one. Well, it is just a violation, as you had a double violation on Tiffany Wilson and on Riley Black, one from each team. Madison County will throw it in. Bates has it. Looks, finally gets it in over here to Hall. Hall going to take it towards the basket. Hands off to Bates. Bates tries to roll it in, no good. And rebound by Riley Black. Riley comes out of there dribbling it in a hurry. Brings it. She's going to take it all the way to the basket. She goes up and for a shot, and number 20, Tiffany Wilson. That foul's going to be on 24, Jordan Hall, excuse me. And she went up and Hall fouled her. Hall is the smallest girl on the floor, but she's arguably the fastest and quickest one out there from Madison County. Riley Black in there for 2 shots. The first one is good. It rolls in.
On the other end, you saw on War Eagle TV there the advantage I think Chestatee had in the half-court game over Madison County.
Yep. Peyton Cable comes in the basketball game now. Second one by Riley Black is up, and it's good. 27-23, 5:58 left here in the third quarter. We're at Lynn Cottrell Center, Chestatee High School. Hall with the basketball. She takes it to the baseline. Now she's looking, gets it over here to Bray. Bray on the wing. Goes across court back to Gresham. Gresham goes in with the left hand. Nice job.
Good pass.
Nice pass, and the left-handed shot off the glass. Nice job by Kelsey Gresham. Gets the top.
They found the open girl.
Then Gresham comes in there and steals the intended pass for Corley and gets a coast-to-coast layup as they've cut it, or tied it up now at 27, a 4 run now for the Lady Red Raiders. Riley Black takes it in, backs out, and she backs out again. She throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Number 20, Tiffany Wilson. Crowd for Chestatee wanted a foul. Didn't get one. Grisham shoots a shot all the way around the rim and goes in. 29-27. Lady Red Raiders. Corley over to Black. Black plays in a hurry. Goes with the left hand. Oh, a nice job. Went right over the rim and went in. Gresham with the, Hall with the basketball. Hall brings it up in the front court. Goes in the corner over there to Bray. Bray brings it back over here to Wilson. Wilson, now she's going to take it to the hole. She goes up for a shot, no good. And Cheyenne Ewing knocks it over to Corley. Corley brings it up. Corley throws it back out to Riley Black. Riley Black stutter steps, throws up, shoots a little short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Bates for Madison County. She gives off to Hall. Hall brings it in a hurry to Gresham. Gresham going to shoot a three, no good. Off the rim, no good. Corley knocks it out. Going to be picked off by Kate Bray from Madison County. Gives back to Gresham. Gresham's going to take it to the hole again. She went in, no good. And number 20 got the rebound. That was Tiffany Wilson, and she put the stick back in there. Michael, 31-29. Madison County leads it. Riley Black slows it down a little bit. Gives it to Bowen Corley as reach-in right there by Jordan Hall. They missed it. And Riley Black takes it, misses the shot, and we got a foul called. Foul's going to be on 51. That's Mallory Bates, the center.
And right now, nobody's in foul trouble.
And Riley Black will be shooting 2. 3:54 remaining. Madison County with a 2-point lead.
Tie the game here.
First one's up, and it's good. And Addison Boyd will come back in the game. Janiyah Borders will come back in for Madison County. I usually like our seats up top, Mike, but I like it right here too. I'm a little closer to the action and can see everything good. So
up close and personal, man.
Yep. Second one by Riley is good. Nothing but net. 31 all now from Chestatee High School. Jordan Hall with the basketball. Tries to beat Addison Boyd. Gives it over here in the corner to Bray. Bray goes inside to Borders. Borders throws one up, no good. And look at the hustle by Gresham. Gresham beat Black to the rebound. She got it. Now she's trapped down on the far end down there. She gets it back out there to Hall. Hall throws it back in the corner to Bray. Bray's going to go baseline. She throws it up, no good. Rebounded in there, I think, by Caroline Bull. It's going to be a foul called on number 5. Well, there's not a number 5, so I don't know.
Yeah, you heard the same thing the PA announcers. That's not right.
Kate Bray. I think you had to call that on Kate Bray because that's the only single digit we have out there. Riley Black with the basketball. She gave to Addison Boyd, and Addison Boyd did the same thing that Madison did in the first half. She just picked her feet up and tried to dribble or tried to run with it before she could dribble it. Janiyah Borders throws it in to Jordan Hall. Tied at 31 with 3:10 left here in the quarter. Hall with the basketball. She takes it in, gives it over to Wilson. Wilson going to take it in, and they're going to have an offensive foul call. Bowen Corley takes that foul from Tiffany Wilson. Nice job by Bowen that time to stand in there and take that offensive foul. Boyd throws it in to Riley Black. Riley brings it up very deliberately this time. She's going to get a pick or almost a pick from Bowen. She gets in, elbow. I call it the elbow, but it's free throw line extended. She shoots it from there, no good. Rebounded by Hall. Hall comes up in a hurry to Gresham. Gresham going to stop, get it back out to Wilson. Wilson dribbles here on the wing, goes cross court to Bray. Bray goes inside the Borders. Nice move by Borders. Borders goes in off the glass. Nice move by Janiyah Borders for the 2-point basket.
This quarter going out to the wing and then going inside.
Addison Boyd. Addison Boyd has the basketball, being pressured by Gresham. Gresham hustles, gets the basketball, and that's going to be a held ball right at center court. And it's going to be Chestatee's basketball. Mike, I will say like Dan did the other night at the North Hall Gilmer game, they are letting them play, which will probably favor Madison County a little bit more than Chestatee.
Absolutely.
Riley Black with the basketball over here on the near side on this wing in front of Coach Sutton Shirley. Black with the basketball. Now she's stutter steps, goes in, she dribbles it off her foot, out of bounds. And
as Joe being a former official, is that there is what the rule book says and also what you end up calling in the game.
Yep, and you'll hear some of our compatriots say that during the season, that's for sure. Jordan Hall with the basketball, being guarded by Addison Boyd. She gets it over to Wilson. Wilson's going to stop, gives it back over here to Bray. Bray goes back to Wilson. Wilson on the left wing. Wilson goes over here to this side to Gresham. Gresham's going to be called for a travel right there in front of the Madison County bench.
And Joe, you're like me, aren't you? Especially in girls basketball, it needs to be more of a finesse game rather than a physical game.
It does, and the thing about it is, a lot of times, and I'm not getting on the officials, so I hope
sure,
any officials,
absolutely.
is that I've always learned that you go ahead and call it tied early so you can loosen up later on, and not call us a tied early and get them all in foul trouble. So, you know, that's kind of just opposite. Excuse me there. Bowen Corley with the basketball in the front court. Bowen going to stop, look back outside to Addison Boyd. Addison for three. Good.
There you go.
Addison Boyd, the third three-pointer of the night, and that puts them up 34-33. Pass hits Gresham in the back, and then Hall gets it back. And now number 20, Wilson has it for a three. She missed it off the rim. Rebounded by Cable. Cable gives it to Boyd. Boyd brings it up.
Push it.
She gives it off over here on this side to Riley Black. Or excuse me, that was Cheyenne Ewing to Corley. Going to give it to Boyd. Boyd here on the wing, right in front of Coach Shirley. Corley in the corner. 1:02 on the clock. No shot clock tonight, as we've said. Cheyenne Ewing with the basketball. Gives off to Caroline Bull. Caroline's going to come in, shoot with the left hand off the glass. No good. Rebounded in there by number 12, Janiyah Borders. Borders gives off to Hall. Hall has it, brings it across midcourt. 43 seconds left in the quarter.
They could go for one.
Wilson has it. She throws up underneath, and they try a little up and under shot, does Gresham, and she missed it. Corley comes out with it. She's going to go to the basket. 29-28, stutter step, and she's going to get fouled, I think.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if it's going to be on 20 or 12. It's going to be on number 20, Tiffany Wilson, as she sidestepped, and Tiffany kind of stuck her hip into her as she was going to the basket. So Bowen will shoot two.
And again, the one thing, again, Joe being a former official, at our broadcast location here at Chestatee, you get a good look at the officials, what they call to the scores table.
Now, I like being able to look down at the official and see the numbers that they throw up there. A lot of times that helps me in calling the game. So Bowen hits the first one, 35-33, 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second one up by Bowen Corley is good, nothing but net. 36-33. Lady Red Raiders have it in. Jordan Hall has it, brings it up. Hall dribbles over here on their side, close to a travel, gives it off to Norman. Norman goes over to Borders, gives back to Norman. Norman looking, gives back to Borders, or to Wilson. Wilson dribbles on the far side to Norman. Norman was 6'5", gives off to Jones. Jones back to Norman. Norman tries to take it inside. We're going to have a travel with .4 on the clock, and that'll just about end up the quarter right there. Chestatee will be able to throw it in, but I think that's all that'll happen. They throw it in, and that's your quarter. Chestatee leads it 36-33.
And back to the fourth and final quarter in 1 minute on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV. And we get ready for the fourth and final quarter of our girls' game.
Well, that one was basically tied there in that quarter, Mac, 13-11. They stay up by 3. They're up by 1. They're up by 3 now. Lady Red Raiders have the basketball in the front court. Wilson has it, dribbles over the far side, and she's going to dribble it out of bounds as she tries to go a little bit too fast there. Lost the handle on it and dribbled it down there. Almost Gresham almost grabbed it off the end of the bench down there, Mike, and threw it in. Now, the Lady War Eagles bring it up. Riley Black's going to trot it up. She's got it on the far side, being guarded by Hall. Riley Black going to come around the corner, give off to Addison Boyd. Boyd going to go to Corley on the far wing. Corley going to take it inside, give it off to Allison on the far side, go back to Black. Black over here to Ewing. Ewing's going to travel with the basketball. She had it. She moved her feet before she dribbled the basketball, and really all she had to do was catch it and then throw it right back, but she walked with it. Another turnover, kind of an unforced turnover there too. Hall has the basketball for the Red Raiders. Gives it over to Wilson. Wilson dribbles with the right hand down the far side. Comes in there, tipped away, and it's going to be number 22, Riley Allison, gets control, but then she stumbles, and it goes out of bounds off of Riley Allison, out of bounds, and it will be Madison County's basketball. 7:17 left in regulation. This is 8-4A, correct, Mike?
That's correct, 8 quad A.
8 quad A, and that one goes into Bates, and it's over her head, and Riley Black intercepts. Riley Black trying to go to the middle. She gets it back out here to Caroline Bull, back to Riley Black. Riley Black looking to Cheyenne Ewing here on this wing, and Black's going to take it all on her own, and no good. She gets her own rebound after the shot. Goes up with the left hand, and she's fouled on the putback. Foul's going to be on 51. That's going to be Mallory Bates.
Just another example of what you can do on offensive rebound.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's one thing we saw up at North Hall with them and Gilbert the other night, Mike. A lot of offensive rebounds in the boys and girls games for both teams for North Hall. Riley Black uses all the rim, and it goes in. 37-33, 6:55. Caroline Bull getting ready to check in after the made free throw. Second one's up, and it's good. Now we got a couple subs. Gresham will come in from Madison County.
Important now, Joe, 2-possession game.
6:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter in regulation. No shot clock. We've mentioned that several times tonight. Nice screen, and as they came by, the Chestatee girl just tripped over the screen. And that one, number 20, Tiffany Wilson, took it to baseline after she got it and went in and scored on the nice, easy layup.
And good night for Wilson.
Addison Boyd with the basketball on the far side. Boyd dribbles over to the near side, gives off to Riley Black. Riley Black dribbles down the near side. Oh, nice job to Boyd. Corley inside. Nice little layup. Boyd positioned herself just right on the block. Got the little pass from Riley and got the two-point conversion. Hall in there. Corley trying to get the basketball. Wilson has it. Dribbles in the middle. No good. Grisham dribbles up there. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Black. Black going to dribble up in the middle.
Give it to the senior.
Move. Spin move in the middle. She's going to take it all the way in. Nice. All the way in. And the basket's good.
And you're going to hear a timeout, too. I think by Coach Lamp here. But the foul is called. She'll go to the line to convert the three.
Foul was on Tiffany Wilson. Basket was good to make it 42-35. You've got Kate Bray going to check back in the game for Wilson, I believe. Nope, going to come in the game for number 1, Jordan Jones.
I think it's the biggest lead of the ball game, too, Joe.
A 7-point lead. Yes, sir. I believe it is. Nice job by Riley Black to stick with it. She got in there and got the almost three-point conversion if she gets this one to go in, the old-fashioned three-pointer. The kind only you and I knew back in our day.
Exactly.
Oh, she's left it short. First one tonight, she's left short, and that one hit the front of the rim and came off. Hall has the basketball for Madison County, 5:55 remaining. Hall goes in, throws a little floater up, no good. Rebounded by Riley Black. Riley Black playing on both ends of the floor right now, Michael. She has the basketball, the senior. Oh, excuse me, Riley Black's a sophomore. Bowen Corley's the senior. Riley with the basketball, being guarded by Jordan Hall. She's got all kinds of time. They're not coming out on her, so they can pull it back out every time because they're not within 6 feet on her. Riley Black dribbling inside. She gets it back out there. Little screen by Corley. Gets it over to Addison Boyd. Boyd with the basketball right here in front of us. Gives off there to Riley Black. Riley Black dribbles. Beats one defender. Goes in there. Shoots a little short one. No good. And we're going to have a foul, I think, on Mallory Bates. Nope. It's going to be on Kate Bray as Black went by her and Bray reached out and hit her on the arm.
You had a good view of it there when you saw them pull it out, the ball movement and the girls moving away from the basketball for Chestatee.
Yep. Riley Black. That one was almost short, but it hit just enough to roll around the rim and fall in. 43-35, 5:18 remaining. Coach Shirley, I think if they hit it's going to want a timeout right here. The second one is up. No good. Rebound by Bates for Madison County. She gets off to Hall. Hall dribbles up, being guarded by Caroline Bull. She's going to give it to Wilson. Wilson looking, She squares the basket, turns around, dribbles, gives off to Bates. Bates, nice pass inside to number 3, Kate Bray. She got the layup and a foul. She just snuck in there behind him that time, did Kate Bray, and got the layup. And number 22, Riley Allison, committed the foul. She's got to try at an old-fashioned three-pointer, Mike.
And they have done an excellent job of backdoor plays all night long.
In the first half, they really were cutting nicely to the back door and getting some nice, easy looks. And did that time, and even with a smaller player in Bray, she snuck in there and got a nice pass that time from Wilson up top.
And when the back door is open,
that one's up, and that was good. Number 3, Kate Bray, finishes off the three-pointer. 5 minutes on the dot exactly. Riley Black with the basketball, gives back to Addison Boyd. Boyd dribbles across midcourt with the left hand, goes in the corner to Caroline Bull for 3. Caroline, no good. Rebound by Grisham. Grisham on the far side, 43-38. Grisham's going to dribble up. She's going to go in a hurry over there to Wilson. Wilson, now she's going to go to the middle. She's going to pull out. She give it off to Bray over here in the far corner. Bray shoots a long three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Grisham on the far side. Grisham going to dribble it off her hands, out of bounds. Oh, it went off of a Chestatee player out of bounds, and it will be Madison County's basketball. Madison County has it out underneath. Grisham, or excuse me, that is Bray taking it out. Looking. Close to 5 seconds. Gets it into Wilson. Wilson shoots it automatically and hits about 8-footer from the baseline. Wow. Tiffany Wilson, I think that's her first points of the evening. No, she scored in the first half, excuse me. First of the second half. Caroline Bull for 3 on the far side. No good. It was long. Rebounded by out of bounds. So it'll be Madison County's basketball as Kate Bray let it run. They got a full timeout called by Coach Sutton Shirley.
We'll take it with them. We're back in 1 minute more high school basketball on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV.
Back here at Chestatee High School. Madison County has the basketball, down 3 with 4:11 left. Chestatee out front. A little pressure there at midcourt that time. They go inside. Nice interception this time as Gresham tries to throw one and Riley Black intercepts it. Riley Black brings it up. Now she slows it down, walks it up. Right under the 4-minute mark here from Chestatee High School. Lynn Cottrell center. Black dribbles over here on the near side, goes to Addison Boyd on the far side. Addison. Now they're slowing it down, Mike. They've done that the last couple of possessions. Corley at the free throw line. Corley no good. Rebounded on the far side, tipped out, and going to be off of Cheyenne Ewing as it goes out of bounds on the far side, and Madison County will get control of the basketball. Mallory Bates checks into the contest. And Riley Allison, I think, checks back.
Now, right here's where match will be very important, Joe, down this stretch.
All right, they've got a 1-2-2 press, does Chestatee here. Oh, tipped away, nice job in the front there by Riley Allison. It's tipped back, and Riley Black has it. She's going to take it all the way, throw it up too hard with the left hand. Rebounded by Corley. Corley trying to throw it out, and she's fouled by Kate Bray underneath the basket.
Look how important Corley is now here in the last quarter.
And she had to play big right there, Mike. She got good position inside and was able to get the offensive rebound and was trying to struggle to get it. When she controlled it, she got fouled by the little guard, Kate Bray.
That's why I said earlier in the game, go to your senior.
Corley gets it out there to Allison. Allison to Black. Black's going to pull up, shoot it. Must have gotten blocked right there by Wilson on the lead. She goes to Gresham in a hurry. Gresham's going to roll the little layup in. 43-42. Lady War Eagles lead it. Black has it knocked away, regains possession. She's going to take it all the way to the hole, no foul. Throws it up, hits underneath of the rim.
Here's the physical plays playing important.
Yep, Jordan Hall comes running it down the court and knocked out of bounds by Chestatee.
Hall and Gresham doing the job for Madison County. Again, they are so physical right now, taking advantage of it.
Bates going to throw it in for the Red Raiders. She looks, and gets it in there to Wilson. Wilson outside the three-point line, goes back into Bates. Bates going to throw it up right off the glass and throws it in there. And now the Lady Red Raiders have it 44-43, have the lead with 2:40 left. Chestatee comes down in a hurry, gives it to Bowen Corley. Bowen, a little 6-footer, no good. Rebounding by Kate Bray on the far side.
All right, need to stop.
Bray gives it off to Hall. Hall back to Bray. Oh, and Nidus where they need the turnover. Went right between Bray's legs as Jordan Hall threw it over there, and the bounce pass was, it was not, it didn't bounce to it. It actually went between her legs and went out of bounds. Bowen Corley throws it into Riley Black. Riley Black brings it up here on the near side, right in front of the scores table, right in front of us. Being guarded by Jordan Hall. Black dribbles with the left hand. Goes there to Addison Boyd. Addison going to kick in the corner to Allison. Back out front to Bowen Corley. Bowen over here to Riley Black. Riley spots up for a three. Riley Black for three.
How big is that? 2-point lead now.
46-44. Wilson with the basketball here in the front court, right in front of Madison's bench. She's standing outside the three-point line, trying to get it into Bates. Bates. And they're going to have an offensive foul call on Mallory Bates as she turned around. Nice job by Addison Boyd to take the charge.
And how many times have you seen that with a winless team in the region? Two straight turnovers of them on their side.
She got a little bit of, she kept the ball up above, as we talk about a lot of times, but she brought it right here in front of her and forced the action and ran right over the girl. Riley Black with the basketball, now in the front court. She's going to take it all, let a little floater over the top, no good. Riley Black's going to commit a foul as she goes over the back of Kate Bray.
Boy, did not need that.
Nope.
And look at the foul situation, Joe.
Well, they've got the Lady War Eagles are in the bonus, and that's the fifth, or only the second on the War Eagles according to the sign. So they got 2-3 more to give, 3 to give.
You got to keep the lead.
Yep. And Jordan Hall gets knocked out of bounds over there by Caroline Bull on the far side.
That's why it's so important. If you're even close, you got to start committing some fouls to keep, say, Madison County from scoring.
Right. Madison County with the basketball. And Bates throws it in to Hall. Hall goes over to Bray, back to Bates. Bates for three, and she shoots about a 19-footer, and she shot at about 17. So Chestatee will have the basketball, and now Madison County is going to want to get a full timeout with 1:28 remaining.
Let's keep it right here this time around, Joe.
All right, so where we are to reset it is 46-44. Lady War Eagles lead with 1:28 remaining. They'll have the basketball under the far end and got to go the length of the court now, Mike. As we've said during the game, there's no shot clock, so they can take the time. And this quarter, Coach Shirley's team has been pulling it out when they get it across midcourt and kind of running some clock.
Well, and force Madison County to foul you.
And see,
you're in the bonus.
They're in the bonus now, so we'll see what they do exactly.
The only thing it does, it makes the clock go stop, and then that gives them really an advance to Madison County. But in this close of a ball game and how important it is here in region play.
Right. Well, and you got to hit your free throws right there. That's one of the biggest things. And Riley's been pretty consistent with her free throws tonight. So, you know that they want to get it to their best free throw shooters, if you will, down the stretch.
Well, Lincoln Trail Center is your house, and you're going to have to win this ball game.
Yeah, you got to protect home. We say that. You hear the coaches say that. You got to protect your house, and this is the Lady War Eagles' home, and they've got to protect it for sure.
And I still say the Lady War Eagles have more talent on this team. But, boy, I tell you, Madison County played a whale of a game.
They have. They've played after that first little spurt that Chestatee had. They really played well.
And look, but Black's so important, and so is Bowen Corley, I think, right now.
Bowen throws it in. She gets it into Riley Black, back to Bowen Corley, ahead to Addison Boyd. Boyd going to bring it across.
Yeah, play a two-man game, Joe.
Gets it off to Caroline Bull, Addison Boyd, out to Corley. 1:20. Corley with the basketball. Coach Lampy giving some instruction, and they're just handling in the corner. Caroline Bull just holding it, waiting, throws it over the top, back out to to Bowen Corley. Bowen being guarded by Gresham. And give it back to Bull. Bull brings it over here on the near side, gives it off to Addison Boyd. Boyd being guarded by Bray. And we're going to have a double dribble call on Addison Boyd.
Wow, that hurt.
Coach Shirley was looking at the official and looking at Addison right there. Like, oh, I can't believe that happened. A look on his face and that kind of a bowed up look. Hall with the basketball. They trail it by 2, 50 seconds remaining. Jordan Hall dribbles out front, being guarded by Caroline Bull. She goes over to Bates. Bates goes inside to Wilson. Wilson's being guarded good by Corley. They go over to Bray. Bray back to Wilson, looking to go inside again. She's going to take it to baseline, throw it across. Oh, intercepted that time nicely by Riley Allison, but it's going to be a travel on Riley down that far end. But nice job by Riley to anticipate and pick it off down on the baseline.
The two things you do not want. You do not want Madison County to shoot outside the arc for 3 or go inside and get fouled for a 3-point play.
32.2 on the clock. Chestatee Lady War Eagles lead it by 2. They
What's
get
the
it into
defense?
Wilson. Man-to-man defense to get it to Bates. Bates playing a long way away from the basket. She's going to spin, go in. Thought they had a travel.
Sutton yelling for 3 seconds.
Didn't get it. They get it up in her. Chestatee has the basketball. Riley Allison dribbles, and she's going to be pushed by Bates. And they're going to go to the line for the 1-and-1 is Riley Allison.
You probably heard that one too, didn't you?
Well,
Sutton was just yelling.
That wasn't Sutton. That was our PA announcer. He was right beside me.
I thought he probably was. I heard Sutton myself.
Yeah, Sutton was doing it too, yeah. Well, in the 3-second count, it's one of those things on 3 seconds that they'll let you catch it, then you better hurry up and do something. And she missed the free throw right off the bat. 2 points, 14 seconds. Here we go. Hall with the basketball. She's going to pull it up, give it to Bates. Bates for a long three-pointer off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Allison, and Allison is fouled, or excuse me, that was Addison Boyd was fouled by Kate Bray with 4.6.
Oh, just saved us from that one, Joe.
Yes, she did. And Bates took a may have been not a highly recommended 3, but the big girl took one from about 20 feet and went off the rim.
I wonder if she wondered about the time because she went for the win there.
Yeah, she did. It was a little early too. She shot with about 7.
Mm-hmm.
First one is, it's off, missed. Kate Bray got to bring it up, and they got a timeout with 2.2 called, and they will have it right across from us at midcourt, Mike.
Well, at least here, no, you got fouls to give, Joe.
Yep. And that's what I believe you do. They get a full timeout, but I believe that's what I would do. I believe that every time you get it in, you're going to foul somebody.
Unless they can't be shooting when you foul them. But other than that, it'd be a common foul. You know Coach Shirley knows the foul situation right now.
Yep, you got 3 that you can give before they shoot the bonus, and that would knock it down under 2 seconds anyway, but probably down under a second if you play that hard and that quick.
And then you look at maybe either a touch 3 or maybe going inside again to try to at least tie it or maybe get a foul on a 3.
Right. Well, the thing is, it's a 2-point. Chestatee's had 2 chances at the front end of 1-on-1s and missed them both to basically put it out of reach, and then missed both of those. So Madison County still has a chance right here.
Wow, what a game we got for you here.
2.2. Score was 36-33. At the end of the third quarter. It's been close all night. The first, really about the only time, it was 16-10 after the first quarter.
But again, Chestatee had a 7-point lead in this quarter.
Madison County will have the basketball for a spot throw in. 2.2. Chestatee in a man-to-man defense. They throw it. It's tipped right there. Bates has it, and she's fouled immediately with .9. Foul's going to be on number 15, Riley Black, as she fouls Bates with .9. So 1.3 came off the clock. We'll have another timeout called by Madison County. That might be their last one. That's going to be their last one. Full, and I think that's their last timeout of the night with .9.
You got one or two things, Coach, right? Again, it's going to be a touch 3.
Yep.
And who's their 3-point shooter?
Well, the thing is Bates shot it, and they haven't hit a 3 tonight. So it makes you wonder, is Hall going to be the 3-point shooter, or
you lob it in?
Kate Bray? I think I'd try to go inside to either Hall or Bates or Wilson.
Would you want to go ahead and try? I'd try to go ahead and lob it in if you could, even Wilson maybe.
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
Well, I tell you who shot the ball real wide tonight is number 35, Kelsey Gresham. She went in there with that left hand and hit several on the left-handed side there.
But you got to get open. That's where that back door is, and do you have time to do it on the inbound play?
Yeah, exactly.
And you got to put somebody on the trigger girl here, on the girl bringing inbounds for Madison County. And again, you that man-on-man, they call it one-on-one defense here for the girls' game. And what kind of pressure do you deliver? Here we go.
The players look over to the bench. They come back out. Bates is going to throw it in for Madison County. Nobody's guarding Bates. .9 on the clock. They're going to lob it in. They got it knocked, and it's knocked out of bounds at the end of the game right there. And the referees say that's it. And the Lady War Eagles win it, 46-44.
And they improved to now 12 wins on the season, 3-2 in region play. And the Lady Red Raiders continue to be winless in region play. And with one game left in the first half of the season, boy, that was a really big one to hear.
Well, that job, the good job by the assistant coach right there to talk to Mallory Bates right there. She threw the inbound pass and honestly threw it pretty good. Number 20, Tiffany Wilson, was going for it, but it was a really good defense by Riley Allison to kind of knock it away off of Wilson to go out of bounds as the horn sounded. So nice job, nice look inside there, and that's about all you can do. Either that or you throw it right there on the spot on the far side and get a long three if they have time to turn around and shoot it.
So a low-scoring game, but an exciting ball game here in game number one.
Yep.
As the Lady War Eagles win 46-44. Joe and I are back after his 2-minute timeout with more as you're tuned to 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV. And welcome back to high school basketball on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV. Mike Warford, Joe Gailey, Lily Warford, the great staff of War Eagle TV led by Stephen McIntyre. And joining me here between ball games, athletic director Matt Stower is here between ball games. That was a fun game, but
that was too exciting for my liking. We should have run away with that one.
I thought the same thing, but I'll tell you what, they matched up much better than I thought they would.
Yeah, Madison County did a great job. They were a scrappy little bunch.
So how things going to Chestatee now?
Things are really good at Chestatee High School. We got a good bunch of kids, good bunch of families that really support us. Great leadership. Christy Cantrell, our principal, doing a great job. And our teachers are just amazing.
All right, let's go from the standpoint of the listeners. Are we seeing much sickness so far in the first week of 2022?
Well, it's yes and no. We still have the typical sore throats and stuffy noses, but those get ramped up. Yeah, those get ramped up a little bit more now that we have COVID. So we do have some kids out and some staff out, but most of that is just extra precaution.
And it really, I think, even ramps up even more of what you as an administrator had to do when you're dealing with even what goes on with the staff.
It does. When somebody gets sick or somebody tests positive or whatnot, we have to go back and contact trace. But Beverly Ingram, our school nurse, she does an amazing job and handles 95% of that.
Oh, good. Tell her I said, hey, that's good. Yeah, from that standpoint, we know Beverly. So this is a big time. You having to win at home, and the way the region is right now. you had some things going on. We know the wrestling teams in the area duels, right?
That's right. Area wrestling team finished second in the area duels last weekend at Jefferson. That was a vast improvement from last year. They finished fifth last year, moved up to second this year. They're headed to Columbus on Saturday to compete. Yeah, to compete for to be in the state finals. They're only taking 8 teams in Quad A to the state championships this year for team duels.
Wow.
So we're one of those. We got a chance to be one of those 8.
That'll be wonderful from that standpoint.
Yeah, Coach Scott DeGraff, he does a great job. Those kids love him to death. They'll run through a wall for him.
Yep, no bad, great guy. So also, you start baseball practice here in about a week, don't you?
Baseball tryouts begin on January the 17th. Those kids have been running, doing some speed and agility, 4-on-1s, hitting and throwing. So it's almost go time for baseball season.
Yeah, that starts on Monday. And then the season begins on the 15th of February.
That's right. We scrimmage, I believe we scrimmage here, Dawson County, on the 9th. So, yep, it's just right around the corner.
Well, the thing about it is you got 2 things you got to deal with. Of course, you got weather, and also you got basketball playoffs, hopefully.
Well, we've got basketball playoffs, we've got weather, we've got wrestling. Soccer started 2 weeks earlier this year. Soccer's in their second week.
Oh, my goodness.
They had tryouts last week. This is their first full week of practice, and they scrimmage in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a busy time, hectic time right now when transitioning from winter to spring sports.
Talking with athletic director Matt Stowers here in between ball games. Even looking forward to the boys ball game this evening. Of course, a big task for the boys with a number 2 team in the region in Madison County and need a win here. Tell me about the region tournament. Where's it going to be at this year?
The region tournament, the finals will be at Cedar Shoals over in Athens. Yep.
Mercy.
Yep, region finals will be over there. And I'm telling you, we've got one of the toughest regions in every sport and every category that you can imagine from top to bottom. So who knows what the region tournament's going to turn out.
And I know it's been even busier for you right now in this transition period going to the new Region 8 Quad A for 22 and 23.
That's right. We've already had one meeting as a region. We're going to meet again this week to solidify a few things with that new 11-team region. A lot of teams in that region, a lot of good teams.
Yeah, I know only 9 teams playing football in the region. That will help out. So I know football schedule's already made, right?
Football schedule is pretty much made. We got contracts going out pretty quickly. We've got we open up here with Hebron Christian, bringing back Coach Luttrell back from the Gorge.
How about that?
Yeah, we're going to open up with them.
I was wondering if he was going to stay with this. His son got one more year. Or is he going to go to Tennessee already?
Nope. He'll early graduate next fall. So Jack will graduate in the fall, and he'll head to University of Tennessee.
And I thought Stan might go with him. I really did. But that'd be a great ball game with Hebron to start things off.
Yes, they've got some really good ball players, and of course, Stan Luttrell. He's going to coach them up really well. And but we're returning a lot of skill kids. We're going to lose a little bit of depth on the offensive line, graduating those big guys. But
yes.
We're really fortunate to have a lot of skill guys returning.
That's Coach Conley.
Coach Conley is, in his words, he's felt better than he's felt in 15 years. When you get new cleaned arteries, you tend to feel a whole lot better.
It does get cleaned every once in a while, you know it?
That's right. He's an awesome man. Our kids love him. He's a difference maker, not only on the football field but in the building.
Isn't it nice to finally have some stability with your coaches here for 1 year?
Well, I have been here at part of Chestatee High School for 21 years, and this is the best from top to bottom coaching staff that we've ever had here. And I was a part of the coaching staff when we started, so I'm kind of telling on myself, but it's almost like they're brothers and sisters, and of course Coach Conley being the old guy and the old head, he's like the father of them all, but they have a great time with each other. And if you look around the gym tonight, you probably got 4 or 5 head coaches of other sports here supporting our kids.
And that's good to see too. I forgot you've been here all 20 years.
I have been here for 20 years, and I took a 2-year sabbatical.
Yes.
And went to Johnson with Stan Lewis down there and learned some tricks of the trade, grew up a little bit, and come back home.
From that standpoint, he is growing up each and every day. It's great to talk with Matt Sauer. We can always talk a lot of things about life in general from that standpoint. And these kids are learning a lot about life too during this time too, aren't they?
They are. And I've got my own son going through it. He's going through the college application process, and they're finding out grades matter, that adversity is always out there, no matter what it may be. Sometimes it's COVID, sometimes it's grades, sometimes it's fulfilling commitments, but all of those things, they are real life.
So you got Coach knocking on the door saying, hey, won't you come to my school?
Well, he's been pretty fortunate. He's got some options out there, and we're having a blast just going and visiting these different college campuses in different towns. It's been a great experience for him. Been a great experience for us as a father and son.
But you learned a lot, haven't you?
I have. We've had a great time together.
And you learned a lot, I think, as athletic director with us too, haven't you? See what these other kids go through.
Absolutely. It's a good perspective to have a kid go through it, and when you sit down with parents and you have those hard conversations, sometimes you can actually relate because you have the empathy and you've been through it with them.
How about the pressure with the deadlines of making decisions?
Really, you get up to the bigger Power 5 schools, you get up these Division I schools, and there's a lot more pressure to go ahead and make decisions. But the smaller schools, which is where he's looking, and some of our kids are looking, they do a really good job of building relationships and talking to kids, which is what it's about, from whether it's rec ball, high school ball, college ball.
All right. What do you think of the second ball game? We need to win here.
Well, listen, if our boys are as good as anybody in our region, if we can put a complete game together, we're going to be just fine.
All right, buddy. Always good talking with you, okay,
Thank
buddy?
you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Tell you soon, friend. I'll talk to you after they're here, okay?
All
we
right.
got much more for you here in 2 minutes on 97.5 Glory FM. And we are back here on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV. Thanks, Matt Stowers, athletic director and assistant principal here at Chestatee High, for joining us. Now we get ready for the boys matchup as Tanner Plemons War Eagles go up against Brian Bird's Red Raiders of Madison County out of Danielsville. They are 13-2 overall, 3-1 in region play, while the War Eagles come into the game at 7-9. They are 0-4 in region play. And as you heard from Matt saying, hey, this team from Chestatee is good as anybody, and you saw how they competed, Joe, in the Lanier Land tournament, and this will be a good one.
Yeah, it should be, and Coach Clemens is going to have his boys get after it. They're going to play some defense, really. They're going to play tough inside, and they're going to have to keep Madison County off the boards. They got 2 or 3 big kids, 6'3", 6'4" kids. They have one kid 6'4", 250, so he's a load, and they'll have to keep him kind of neutralized, if you will, tonight for sure. They Coach Clemens is going to he'll do a lot of stuff on defense tonight. They'll go for probably a matchup. They'll go to a zone. They'll go man-to-man. Most coaches nowadays like to play man-to-man most of the time. They'll probably do around and do some full court stuff, do some matchup zone or 1-2-2, 1-3-1 press, something like that.
And if there was a shot clock, you see them probably put a shot for about 15 seconds going. But that's how quick it'll go up and down the court.
Yep, it's 15. And honestly, other than the start of the girls' game, we just seen that in the girls' game too, because they were going right to the basket within 10 or 15 seconds after they get the ball up the floor every time there in that last game.
But you see, like we saw in the girls' game, when you have a mismatch, especially when it comes to size, the adjustments you've got to make, and you see Coach Clemens in his first season as a head basketball coach, what a job he has done here, I think, in his first year.
Well, he's done a good job, but he knows the game, and that means more than anything. You see a lot of guys that can come in, and I saw it way back when I first got into basketball. You had some coaches that played it and eat, breathe, and sleep it, basically, and they could teach it very well. And you had some coaches come along that would coach, and they were more players than they were coaches out on the floor, and really couldn't adjust to the in-game stuff that you had to do. Starting for Madison County tonight, you've got number 2, a sophomore, Mason Smith, a senior, number 3, Peyton South, a sophomore, number 13, Jay Caruth, a junior, number 14, Chris Rhodes, and a freshman, number 25, Grant Smith. And for the Chestatee War Eagles, you have junior, 0, Jarvis Weaver. Number 3, Cade Williams, who's a senior. A sophomore, number 5, Josh Bull. A junior, number 11, Hugh Pruitt. And a sophomore, number 25, Colton Wilbanks. So it'll be interesting to see. They don't have their big boys. I'm looking at Madison County. They're all in red with white numbers trimmed in black. And they're not overly tall. The Caruth boy, or the Rhodes kid, is probably the tallest one, about 6'2". And then you got Jarvis Weaver for Chestatee, and he's taller than anybody starting on Madison County's team. But, height don't really mean a whole lot if these guys can block out and play defense.
Well, to me, the familiar names are going to have between Weaver and Bull, and, of course, Wilbanks there, the job he's got to do.
Yep. And Colton, 6'3", he's coming over now. You'll have Weaver, or Wilbanks will jump center, and he'll go against, who's going to step in there? That'll be Rhodes will step in to jump center. Wearing number 14, Madison County all in red, white numbers. Chestatee all in white with gray trimmed in the burgundy.
And get out to a quick start here in the first quarter.
Official Greg Bell steps in, throws it up, nice toss. And Madison County gets it. They push it down, start with number 2, takes it all the way, Mason Smith with an easy layup on the far end. They score first, they'll draw first blood. Chestatee brings it up. Cade Williams with the basketball. Cade dribbles across the middle of the court. Goes back to the other side, takes it all the way to the basket, flips it up on the right hand, good. Went to the left and flipped it up with his right hand. He beat his defender, Mike, and went in. 2-2, 7:35 remaining. Peyton South with the basketball. Peyton dribbles over, gives off to Mason Smith. Mason's going to take it to the basket. He's going to flip it up with the right hand. And he's guarded by Colton Wilbanks, and he went all the way in and got the easy layup. You're right about that. They're not taking much time, are they, Mike? They're taking it on into the basket. Cade Williams with the basketball out front. Screen by Weaver. Weaver has the basketball. Going to take it in. Weaver's going to get a little layup. No good. Rebound. And it's going to be rebounded by Peyton South for Madison County. Madison brings it up on the far side. South gives it over to Caruth. Caruth loses control. Gets it out here to number 2, Mason Smith. Mason is going to travel with the basketball as he goes to the basket. He's holding his stomach like he might have got bumped. Well, you might have got bumped, but guess what? You travel with the basketball. 6:54.
Raiders, because they got bumped, though, Coach.
Raiders lead it by 2, 4-2. Williams with the basketball. He's going to take it all in with the right hand. Nice, easy. He kind of stutter stepped about midway down the lane and took it all the way in.
He changed gears.
Yeah, changed gears and beat his man, Peyton South, who was guarding him. 4-4.
I'm waiting to see who's going to hit the 3 first.
They go inside this time. That was a nice pass from Smith. Threw it down there to Caruth, and Caruth got the easy 2-point basket.
And how many times have you heard a Caruth name at Madison County?
Josh Bull brings it up for the War Eagles. He goes behind his man, gives it off to Pruitt. Pruitt kicks it out to Williams. Williams for 3, no good. Tipped, rebound by Weaver. Weaver gives it over to Pruitt. Pruitt for 3, no good. Hit the side there. It's going to be picked up this time by Cade Williams. Cade is going to go in and shoot. That was, Wilbanks. Wilbanks got the rebound and stuck it in.
Colton.
Nice job by Colton to keep working hard there. They bring it up in a hurry. Mason Smith has it in the corner. Mason, and it's going to be taken away by Weaver. Jarvis Weaver gets it over to, right there. Williams back to Weaver, back to Wilbanks. Wilbanks takes it in, and he's fouled on the drive.
We mentioned, too, we start things off by how important Wilbanks is going to be, and R.A. Colton making a difference.
Foul's going to be on number 14, Chris Rhodes, the junior.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the War Eagles.
Coach Brian Bird standing up looking on. All in red shirt and khakis. Wilbanks at the free throw line. Hits the first one. 5:36 remaining. War Eagles lead it by a point, 7-6. Chestatee High School, as the student section get a little bit into it over there, not greatly, but they've only got about 20 or 30 kids here tonight. Second one's missed, and Caruth brings it up in a hurry, gives it over in the far corner to Smith. Smith shoots a 3, no good. Rebound in there by Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt brings it up, dribbles with both hands, left to right, right to left, brings it in. He's spotted up to 3. Now he's going to take it to the basket, pulls it back out to Weaver. Weaver gives it back to Pruitt. Pruitt gives it in the corner to Bull. Bull to Williams. Williams here on the right wing to Bull. Bull's going to throw it up, and it's going to trickle around the rim and go in.
Again, your key players, they're contributing between Bull and Wilbanks those last 2 trips down.
Jay Caruth with the basketball. Caruth loses control, finds it, gives off to Rhodes. Rhodes got a little hop step in there and got it to go in. Coach Clemens wanting a travel call, letting the official know about it as they go back up the court. And he lets the head official know what's going on. They have a little conversation there. Bull has the basketball. He's trying to clear out to this side. He's going to throw one up off the rim. Oh, nice job by Colton Wilbanks. Got blocked by Rhodes. Peyton South comes up in a hurry. South on this wing. Midcourt gives it over there to Grant Smith. Grant shoots a 3, no good. Rebound by Pruitt. Pruitt dribbles up, brings it up in kind of a hurry. Pruitt gives it on the court to Weaver. Weaver's going to shoot a 3, no good. Rebound by Wilbanks on the far side. Wilbanks turns, squares, no good. And there's going to be a hell ball as number 14, Rhodes gets his hand in there and forces the hell ball.
They'll go to Chestatee, though, and as you said in game 1, they're letting them play.
Yep. 4:09 remaining. War Eagles. Now they
Foul on Chestatee on the inbounds play.
Hugh Pruitt set an illegal screen right there, and the outside official got it called on him. Having to get another sip of water there with my cough drop. Ray Caruth with the basketball on the far side. He's going to take it all the way in, go to the left hand, no good. Rebound by Jarvis Weaver. Weaver stutter steps at midcourt, brings it over, gives it over to Josh Bull. Bull to Pruitt. Pruitt gives to Weaver. Weaver trying to get it all the way down, pushes it down there to Cade Williams. Cade, nice job into Weaver. Weaver throws it up there, no good. Tipped by Weaver, no good. Wilbanks, no good. Rebound by South. South with the basketball, brings it up the near side. Guarded by Williams. Gives it out to the big man, Grant Smith. Smith gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes squares, gives it back out to Caruth. Caruth goes in, no good. Rebound by Smith. Mason Smith got it. He shot it, no good, and it went off of Madison County. It'll be Chestatee's basketball. You'll have Kason Duggins, and then the big man, Deshaun Johnson, who's a sophomore, will be coming in. 9-8. War Eagles lead it. 3:17 left here in the first quarter. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball. Brings it up, being guarded by Smith. Pruitt brings it. Almost walked with it. Weaver's trying to get control. And then they've got a kick ball.
That was a break.
That was interesting because I didn't think that the offense could have a kick ball unless it was on purpose, and he was trying to get control of the basketball. That's an interesting one. I'll have to ask some of my buddies about that one. Either way, Chestatee turns it over. Madison County has the basketball. Jay Caruth has it on the near side. Caruth dribbles across the near side, gives off to Peyton South, shoots a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Wilbanks. Colton with it, gives it to Pruitt. Hugh brings it up. Hugh goes down on the wing, on the baseline, waiting for help, gives it over to Josh Bull. Josh trying to go inside, kicks it back outside to Cade Williams. Cade goes inside to a new man in there, which is Austin Bader. Bader went to Hugh Pruitt, and Hugh Pruitt scored the basket. And then we've got I don't know if he lost his, let's see, Grant Smith. I don't know if he lost contact, or if he got hit in the eye as he went out of bounds in there. But either way,
officials time
Austin Bader got the layup for the War Eagles. South has the basketball, gives it over in this corner to Duggins. Duggins goes over to the far side to Hadju. Hadju back to Smith. To Caruth. Caruth has it, top of the key, dribbles in, shoots about a 4-footer, straight up, nobody, no foul. Austin Bader with it, gives it off to Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt brings it up, gives it to Cade Williams in the corner for 3. Cade Williams drills a 3-pointer for the War Eagles. Oh, that was Josh Bull. Josh Bull hit that 3-pointer, number 5. Caruth shot a floater, no good, and rebounded by Austin Bader. Austin kind of went up over and around a red jersey there and got that as Hugh Pruitt has the basketball over here, and now Cade Williams has it. Cade dribbles to the middle, gives off to Josh Bull. Josh pulls up, takes it up, shot, good, about a 4-footer, and he shot it. 16-8. Chestatee leads it, 1:28 left here in the quarter. Duggins has the basketball, gives back to Caruth. Caruth for 3, no good. Rebound. Colton Wilbanks was way up in there. Michael and grabbed that one. Gave it off to Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt brings it down, goes inside nicely to number 1, Bader, and Bader squares it off the glass and in.
9-0 run.
Jay Caruth, they're playing in a hurry, and you got to know that Coach Clemens loves what these guys are doing right here. Caruth
Oh, yeah.
passes over. They get on the far side to Hadju. Hadju back to South. South brings it inside. Nice little pass, but he missed the layup. Then went inside to Duggins. Duggins missed it, and they come in a hurry. Bull gives off to Bader. Bader goes up, throws it back out here to Bull. Bull shoot about 8-footer, no good. Rebound on the far side by Hadju. Hadju goes to Caruth. Caruth takes it in a hurry, goes up over a white jersey. That was number 3, number 15 gets it. That is Duggins, and he goes up over Pruitt and gets the easy layup. 28 seconds, 18-10. Hugh, they're going to slow it down, 24, 23, 22, as they're going to probably run the last play here. Pruitt with the basketball, gives it off to Colton Wilbanks with it, gives back to Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt with the basketball, 9 on the shot clock, 9 on the clock. Pruitt kicks it out there to Cade Williams. Cade for a long 3, no good. Rebound. Look at Bader. Bader grabbed it. He threw it out of bounds at 1.1. No foul call as he got bumped pretty hard. 1.1 on the clock. As he threw it up, thinking he was going to get fouled or have a foul call there, but didn't. And be 1.1 on the clock. 18-10. War Eagles. And number 2 gets it, shoots a long one off the top of the backboard. That was Smith, no good. And the Eagles lead it 18-10 after 1.
A great start for Chestatee back in 1 minute here on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV. And we get ready for the second quarter of action here from the Lincoln Trail Center.
8 minutes, not on the clock. Mason Smith will throw it in for the Red Raiders. Throws it in to their point guard, Jay Caruth. Caruth brings it up with the left hand. Being guarded by Cade Williams. Goes inside to Rhodes. Rhodes, nice look, missed the layup. Hugh Pruitt with the rebound. Trying to extend the lead right here. Pruitt brings it up for the War Eagles. Pruitt takes it all the way. Oh, nice job holding it off to Colton Wilbanks for the layup. Wilbanks got it. Nice post up right over there on the far side. Just dished it off to him underneath Mike. Colton went up strong and got the layup.
10-point lead.
They tried to go underneath that time as Rhodes tried to pass it off to a cutting Mason Smith, and they kicked it out of bounds.
Well, they got that quick start we talked about.
Yep. It's 18-10 at the end of one. Josh Bull taking his time, bringing it up, being guarded by Mason Smith. Get it in there to Wilbanks. Wilbanks in the corner, and then Josh Bull dribbles it off his foot. You know, and that's one of those things, Mike, is you're dribbling, and if you're the ball carrier, I'll say, you're dribbling the basketball, and you're looking to make a move, you can very easily, you dribble it right down towards your foot, and all of a sudden your foot's in the way, and boom, then it goes out of bounds.
Absolutely.
That's an easy thing to do. People think that's hard, but it's not. It's an easy thing to do, especially when you're trying to drive to the basket. Caruth with the basketball. Gives off to Hadju. Hadju gives it to the top to Rhodes. Rhodes over the inside. Nice quick pass by Smith. Went inside to Hadju, and he missed the layup. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball. Pruitt goes in a nice job inside to Colton Wilbanks for the layup. Nice transition basketball right in there. A nice bullet pass as Colton Wilbanks got it and threw it in the basket. 22-10. War Eagles up. 6:47 left here in the second. They try to go inside and it's kicked out of bounds by Cade Williams on the far side. Jay Caruth tried to do a bounce pass that in time to Rhodes and got kicked out of bounds. Smith throws it into Caruth. Caruth going to take it. Got it about the top of the key. He's going to shoot a three-pointer, Caruth, and he's going to be off the rim, no good. Rebound. First offensive rebound by Hadju. He got it, went up, and he got fouled by Jarvis Weaver.
In our first foul of the ball game.
First foul of the ball game. You're exactly right, Mike. We played 9 minutes and 27 seconds before we had a foul call. First free throw by Victor Hadju is no good. And you'll have Eli Parlier coming in the game along with Peyton Phillips. Going to give Bull and Bader a rest. Hadju hits it. And Peyton South will come in now. 22 to, I think it's 11. Yep, 22-11. As Chestatee's doubled it up.
Yeah, their first point of the quarter.
Looking to throw it in is Hugh Pruitt. He gets it into Cade Williams in the corner up here. Got to go down midcourt. Now he got it across. Cade Williams gives it over in the corner over there to Peyton Phillips. Phillips looking. Then go back to Cade Williams. Cade dribbles across out here near the midcourt circle. Cade looking, dribbles, goes over on the far side to Pruitt. Pruitt goes in with the left hand, strong and layup. 24-11.
That play's been working since the tip.
Yeah, they've got them spread out and they're far enough from the basket. There's really nobody in there to pick up a back cut or anything. And this time Mason Smith goes in there and it's knocked out of there as it's lost. And then Hugh Pruitt goes coast to coast. Hugh Pruitt goes to the basket and sticks it in. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second call by Coach Brian Bird as Chestatee extends out to a 15-point lead.
And they don't have an answer for Pruitt.
Nope, not right now. They're just taking, Pruitt is doing a well of a job, and he's dishing to the men at the right time. They've had two really easy buckets inside the Wilbanks, and I tell you what, they don't look like an 0-4 team in the region right now, Mike, the way they're playing, that's for sure.
Go back to what Matt Sauer said. They're as good as anybody in this region. That includes Jefferson, he says.
Yeah,
and he's called the Lanier Land champions.
They play well together. And that's what I'm noticing right now, that they're really playing they play good team basketball.
Oh, absolutely. This is an outstanding team when it comes to the team concept.
5:52 remaining here in the first half. Lynn Cottrell Center, Chestatee High School. Referee toots the whistle and they throw it in. South gives it over to Mason Smith. Mason Smith brings it up on the far side. Dribbles between the circles. Gives over to Grant Smith. Grant looking, gives it over to Rhodes. Rhodes back to Mason. Mason Smith gives off to Duggins. Duggins for three, no good off the back rim. Colton Wilbanks skies for the rebound. Hugh Pruitt brings it up the far side. Pruitt gives it off to Williams. Williams in the corner to Phillips. Oh, and he threw it off of Duggins, and they intercept. South is going to take it, give off to Duggins, and they're going to get the easy layup. Duggins, first time they've had an easy layup since early in the first quarter, though, Mike. Hugh Pruitt brings it up, 26-13, 5:10 left here in the half. Pruitt with the basketball. Pulls it out. Picks the dribble up. Now he looks over, gets it to Cade Williams at the midcourt circle. Cade going to try and dribble drive down there. Going to give it off to Peyton Phillips. Peyton going to shoot a set shot. Three, good. Peyton Phillips just pulled up right there, got it, and drilled that three-pointer, Michael.
And that's what they need to do,
Peyton.
inside out.
Peyton South gives off to Rhodes. Rhodes with an easy layup. Somebody lost a man back there behind, and Chris Rhodes was wide open. That's his second one in the last 3 trips down. 29-15, War Eagles lead it. Williams has it behind the back. Goes over to Phillips. Phillips for another 3, fails it. There's 2 in a row by Peyton Phillips.
And he got a good look at it too, Joe.
Right in the corner, nice easy release, smooth. Peyton South gives it over on the far side to Grant Smith. Grant. Hugh Gardenham gives off to Rhodes. That's 3 times in a row now they went to Rhodes, and we've got a timeout called by Coach Clemens, a 30-second one, to kind of slow the tide down as they've cut it to 15. But 3 times in a row, they've got the back door cut, and Rhodes has scored on all 3 of them.
And they've had that exact same play all 3 times down there for Madison County.
Well, and because they've had that easy look 3 times in a row, Coach Clemens wants to slow that down and say, guys, we got to get somebody back there.
Oh, they can answer for that, no doubt about it.
For sure. So 32-17, War Eagles off to a fast start out here. They scored 18 the first quarter, 14 so far in half of this quarter.
And those 2 threes helped.
Yep, and hit 2-3 as Peyton Phillips. Basically, Mike, I don't want to jinx him, but both of them look like a set shot. He didn't really jump and get off the ground much, kind of like me.
The old-fashioned corner 3.
Exactly. 4:05 remaining here in the half. Hugh Pruitt gives it over on the far side to Cade Williams. Cade gives it back off to Eli Parlier. Parlier back to Williams. Williams dribbles at the top of the key. Back to Peyton Phillips. Peyton for a 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound by, that was Caruth. Caruth going to take it coast to coast as you saw that speed as he took off from midcourt.
And that's the danger of a missed corner 3.
He went down the court in a hurry and scored. Pruitt has the basketball. Wilbanks has it. Wilbanks, the free throw line extended to Pruitt. Pruitt, they're going to have a 3-second call called on Wilbanks. He stayed in there a little bit too long that time, did Colton. And they have Jake Caruth on the far side. He has the basketball. On the wing. Dribbles, spin move, brings it inside, about a 3-footer, no good. Wilbanks has the basketball, gives off to Pruitt. Pruitt brings it up on the far side. Pruitt looking, dribble drive, pulls it back out. Now he goes back in. Goes up for a little short shot, no good. Rebound by number 25, Grant Smith. Grant Smith, nice job by Hugh Pruitt to reach up there, react, and grab that ball in midcourt. Brings it back down. He'll pull it out. Gives it off to number 3, Cade Williams for 3. Cade drills a 3. 4 3-pointers by the War Eagles.
2 by Phillips, 1 by Bull, and 1 by Williams.
Jay Caruth brings it up. He's going to take it, give it over in the middle over there to Grant Smith. Grant Smith shoots a 3, no good. Rebound by Caruth. Caruth's going to go in as he lost his man right there, Cade Williams. And Cade kind of fell down in there trying to backpedal, and they got the easy layup. 35-21, 2 minutes and a half left here in the first half from Chestatee High School. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball, top of the key. They're playing a man-to-man play. It's kind of a 1-2-2. Now they come out a little bit. It is man-to-man. Pruitt with the basketball. Pruitt going to pull up, give it back outside. Now to Parlier, back to Pruitt. Pruitt goes inside to Wilbanks. Wilbanks goes to get out to Williams. Williams fakes a 3, 2:04 on the clock.
Run it.
Hugh Pruitt has it. Pruitt going to pull out, gives it back out. Oh, he threw it right to Jay Caruth. Caruth going to do the Euro step right by Cade Williams and get the layup. 35-23, they've cut it to 12. Hugh Pruitt brings it up, gets it across to Cade Williams. Cade waiting, gets it over there to Eli Parlier. Back to Williams. Williams going to go down, going to give it to Colton Wilbanks, out to Peyton Phillips. Peyton to Colton in the corner, to Hugh at the top. Pruitt has the basketball, has it down low, which is you don't ever keep it down low right there. To number 25, excuse me, Grant Smith was down there trying to play for the basketball and slapped him on the arm and drew the foul, did Hugh Pruitt, and that will be, they'll have it out of bounds, will Chestatee.
First foul, Madison County.
First one comes with 1:20.
That's amazing.
Yep. And Hugh Pruitt with the basketball. He's going to pull up about 8-footer, no good off the rim. Rebounded over there by Peyton South. South going to split it up the near side. South has it, gives it back over to Rhodes in the middle. Rhodes Gives it off to Duggins. Duggins is going to go in, and Jarvis Weaver is going to commit a foul. That'll be his second on the night. And Cason Duggins will go to the line to shoot 2.
He has 2. The team has 2, right?
Yep, two on the War Eagles, and both of them by Jarvis Weaver. First one is good by number 15, Cason Duggins. 35-24, 104 remaining.
2 or 3 from the line for the
Second
Raiders.
Said 3 or 4 now. The second one is good. You know, and they had that, 15, 16-point lead, Mike, and it's down to 10 here right before the half. 59 seconds left in the half. Josh Bull brings it up. Josh dribbles around the far side, goes in, throws it up, no good. Jarvis Weaver goes up, loses the control. Peyton South has the basketball. He's going to run it out, run all the way down, get the layup, and get fouled. He got hit in the side of the head. Is that going to be a Weaver or Pruitt? Let's see.
Well, the pace of the game has changed.
Yep. That foul's on Pruitt. That'll be his first, the team third. Yeah, he kind of picked up a little bit there after Chestatee slowed down a little bit. Now the Red Raiders have picked up the pace side, haven't they? Peyton South trying to complete the old-fashioned 3. That one's up, and it's good. 35-28, 7-point advantage now for the War Eagles. 45 seconds. Now they're slowing it down. Josh Bull with the basketball. Josh brings it up. Hugh Pruitt has it now on the exchange. Hugh going to take it in, give it out in the corner to Colton Wilbanks. Colton for 3, no good. Rebound as Josh Bull goes up. He throws it up, and it's no foul. Everybody wants a foul. He went up. I think the defender went straight up too, and it's no foul called and lost it out of bounds. And Peyton Phillips will come back in the game. Coach Clemens was asking the official on this end what was going on.
Well, you can tell the officials got in their mind. They're not going to call anything. Right? This is going to be a physical game.
Jay Caruth has the basketball. Caruth dribbles over there, 14, 13, 12. Now he'll run the play. Gives it over to Duggins. Duggins goes back to Rhodes. Rhodes, now they go inside to 15, and that's a nice cut by Cason Duggins. He got it. 1 second on the clock. Shot up off the rim, no good, and that'll make it 35-30. War Eagles at the half.
They cut it from a 20-point lead down to a 5-point lead in the last 4 minutes of the first half.
Man alive, that was they outscored them 20-17
in the quarter.
So that was something right there, Michael.
But at one time, again, it was a 20-point lead at one time.
Yep.
And then a timeout, and then the change in the way things started. And hopefully have Sutton Shirley here to join us here at halftime of our boys matchup. War Eagles are on top, 35-30 as you're tuned to 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV.
$1, shoot your shot. Show your wife, show your girlfriend what you made of. Not everybody at once. Slow down. Support your War Eagles. Do a good thing. Here we go. Brian can't track. So close. Bucket, no! In and out. In the cross.
I'm with you.
Try number 2. Matt. Bill. Coming in hot. Maddox from half court. Stepping on the line anyway. Good catch. In the sandals. So close. So close. From deep. Wide left. Not cool. In the Trey Young jersey, shoots. Dork. Short. Max Miller.
And we're back here from the Lincoln Trail Center at Chestatee High School, along with Joe Gailey, Lily Wofford, Mike Wofford, Stephen Wilbanks of War Eagle TV, broadcasting the video stream on YouTube, as we're joined by Sutton Shore, the girls basketball coach here at Chestatee. That was a good win, buddy.
Yes, sir. It wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but I'll take any region win.
So was it the type game you were expecting?
We did not perform skill-wise and execute exactly how I was expecting, but we fought through some adversity, and I think that'll be a good experience for some of my kids to have had to do.
Oh, no doubt about that. So that puts you, what, still in third place in the region or down in second?
We're 3-2, so depending on other results, I haven't seen any results, but probably third place, yes, sir.
Okay, we've got Cedar Shows playing at Flyer Branch tonight, and also East Hall playing at North Oconee. It's a big win against North Oconee back on Friday.
Yes, sir. We played very well that game, and that was a big one that'll really matter at the end of the season in the standings.
Yep. So you got that one game left in the first part of the schedule, playing down at Cedar Shows, which Matt Stowers told me they're going to host the finals of the region tournament there in February. So that's a big one on the road. Then you get back here next Tuesday against Flyer Branch.
Yes, sir. Both of those are going to be really big for us.
Tell me about Flyer Branch, because you lost to them in the first game of the region back in December. Then you had that big game there in the Lanier Land.
Yes, sir. I don't know. Flyer Branch has had our number a little bit this year. I guess I don't know if it's the matchup personnel-wise or what. I think that my kids will definitely be ready and come out and play very hard next Tuesday.
Tell me about your girls, and our listeners, also our viewers on YouTube. Tell me about the Lady War Eagles.
We're very young. Tonight we had a couple of freshmen having to play some really key minutes. Caroline Bull and Addison Boyd. Riley Black, who's our leading scorer, she's just a sophomore. And then it's a nice mixture because we also have two seniors, Riley Allison and Bowen Corley, that are kind of who we look for in big moments and crucial moments.
And that happened tonight, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it was, we're kind of a weird mix of kids, but it's kind of blended well together. And we've looked really good at times. Tonight probably wasn't one of those times, but for the most part, we've been doing a pretty good job of making progress and improving as the season's gone on.
Has the biggest thing been, Sutton, has it been just matchups of the different teams you played so far this year? It comes down to talent? Or what is the big difference?
Yes, sir. Our region is really, really, really good. Madison County is 0 of their last 17. They went 0-12 last year in the region.
Really?
They're 0-5 right now, but they are good. They will beat somebody.
I remember the last game we had here last season in that big matchup you had with them. And
yes, sir,
it was
three-point game.
Oh, yeah, they played their hearts out against you in that ball game.
Absolutely. And when they have some early success, they start believing, and they play even harder. And a team like that is very, very dangerous. And Madison's good. And every other team in the region is really good. So like you said about matchups, matchups are very, very important, especially when it comes to that first round of the region tournament when we're fighting for our state playoff lives.
Is it Jefferson and everybody else right now?
No, Jefferson, Cedar, and North Oconee going into tonight, all three of them had one loss.
Really?
Yes, sir. Cedar beat Jefferson.
Cedar beat Jefferson. Wow, I did not know that. Wow.
And then North beat Cedar, and then we beat North. So everyone has at least one loss right now.
Right, and so you're right there sitting behind them. So, yeah, those two games between North and East Hall now, a big ball game.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
So we want to see, personally, we want to see East Hall, Flyer Branch, and you in whatever order getting there to the state playoffs.
Absolutely, that would be awesome for Hall County.
All right, so what can we expect Friday night with Cedar Shows?
We've had some success against Cedar. We beat them when they came here last year by double digits. And when we went there, they got us, but it was like a 6-8 point game. I think the way that we play in our style is tough for them to match up with. The difference in that game is going to be how my young kids respond to that environment. Cedar Shoals on the road is a unique, tough environment, and for a couple freshmen and a couple sophomores out there, they're going to have to be very mature keep their heads up, and play through a little adversity at times. But I think we can pull that one out.
And tonight, too, I think defense, of course, wins championship. They proved it tonight how important it was.
Absolutely.
For those girls.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations. Always good talking with us. Talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Is Sutton Shirley, the head girls basketball coach here at Chestatee High. Joe's back with us. We'll have the second half story in 2 minutes here on 97.5 Glory FM and the War Eagle TV.
There it is.
Let's go this way with a battery. We're back here in the second half here.
All right, Madison County has the basketball, and they missed the shot down there to Chris Rhodes. And Jarvis Weaver has it coming up in a hurry. Number 0. Just starting the second half, and then it's still stolen. Grant Smith will take it, go the other end, finger roll into the basket. And they take it 35-32. We've got a foul on number 25, Grant Smith. After he got it down there, he fouled.
We're going to sound a little bit different here right now because we've lost power here at the table.
Hugh Pruitt with the basketball brings it up on the far side. They had a huge lead there in the third. He goes all the way in, banks it off the glass, and makes it go home, 37-32. They had a huge lead there in the second quarter, Michael. Madison County fought back, cut it down to where it was just a 5-point lead. And that's where it is right now, 37-32. As, look at that, number 13, Jay Caruth goes in, pops off the glass and makes it go in. Cut it to 3 now. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball. Pruitt brings it up, gives off to Weaver. Weaver, spin move, goes inside, goes up, rolls it off the glass, no good. Rebound, tip, and finally, Jay Caruth has the basketball. Jay Caruth gets it, and he tries to go, Caruth goes off his hands off of Chris Rhodes, and then Pruitt gets it back, brings it back the other way for the War Eagles. Pruitt goes off here to Josh Bull. Josh on the baseline, throws it back out top to Cade Williams. Cade for 3, off the bank, glass, good for 3, the 5th 3-pointer of the evening. But that was off the glass, Michael.
The kiss off the glass, my friend.
Yep. I don't think he called that, but we'll still count it as 3. Oh, nice pass from Peyton South. He went inside to Chris Rhodes. He got fouled by number 25 that time, Colton Wilbanks, as he laid it up. He missed the nice easy basket but he will shoot 2.
What hurt the War Eagles when they went to that half-court game there with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Wilbanks shoots the first one, nothing but net. Long, lanky kid, looks pretty good. He played good inside. He got 3 quick baskets earlier there in the first half as they were making that run. Really uncontested. The second one is good. He has 8 on the evening. Pruitt throws it in to Bull, back to Pruitt, and he'll walk it up. 6 minutes on the dot. Left here in the third quarter. The War Eagles lead at 40-36. Hugh Pruitt with it, stutter steps, has it at the top. Gives off to Josh Bull. Josh loses control, gets it back on the far side. Gives it to Jarvis Weaver. Jarvis looks like he wants to spot up. Then he dribbles inside, goes inside the paint, puts up a little floater. No good. Rebound in there by Mason Smith. Smith gives it over to Jay Caruth. Caruth, he's going to pull up at the 3 now. He stutter steps, goes in, a little floater, no good. Rebound by Jarvis Weaver. Weaver pulls it down. And he's waiting, gives it back to Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt brings it up. Brings it across. Top of the key. Exactly where he's standing. Gives it to Jarvis. Weaver has it back to Pruitt. Pruitt for 3, no good. Off and off. Wilbanks gets it, goes up, and there's a foul called. And foul will be on number 3, Peyton South, as he fouled Wilbanks on the rebound. And it will be, I'm sorry.
That's what, their second foul of the ball game?
Second one of this half.
Right, third of the ball game.
Third of the ball game. Oh, man. Pruitt was going in to lay that one up, and Grant Smith swatted that one into the bench over here, Mike.
And you heard that right, folks. 3 fouls total for Madison County in the ball game.
Yep.
Same thing for the War Eagles.
3 and 3. Hugh Pruitt at the top. Comes to the free throw line. Gives off to Cade Williams. Cade goes inside to Jarvis. Jarvis will have a travel call before he makes the move. He didn't put it down quick enough, and he wiggled those feet a little bit too much.
And that's a really tight thing to call, because does the foot go first or the ball go first a lot of times?
Jay Caruth has it, passes off down there, and they give it to Mason Smith as he goes to the basket, and he's going to be fouled by Jarvis Weaver, and that's going to be Jarvis's third one. Second team foul in this half, but that's going to be his third, and they're going to bring in Eli Parlier after the first free throw. Jay Caruth over here getting some more tack on his shoes. First one up by Smith is good.
Well, you hear the students, they're doing their best to try to distract the shooter.
Instead of beating on the bleachers, they're over there coughing, which with all the colds and stuff going around, coughing.
I thought they were barking.
Might have been barking. You never know. South hits this, or Smith hits the second one. 40-38, cuts it to 2. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball on the far side. 4:50 left here in the third quarter. From Chestatee High School, Wilbanks with the basketball. Pull up at the free throw line extended. Here's over to Parlier, back to Bull. Bull has it, no to Williams. Bull has it now in the corner. Bull back out to Pruitt. Pruitt drives up. Now he got fouled before anything. They're going to call that foul on Grant Smith. So now they're calling a little bit more in there, as there was contact there. Grant Smith made the foul, and we'll have some subs now. And as the big man, number 5, Deshaun Johnson, as well as Kason Duggins, comes back in the game for the Red Raiders.
Well, the War Eagles have led since about midway through the first quarter.
Get that one into Colton. Colton goes up, a little floater, no good. Rebound by Deshaun Johnson. Ooh. Johnson just is a load and takes up a lot of space in there. We get over here in the corner to Duggins. Duggins shoots a 3, and it's good. First one of the night for the Red Raiders, and he drilled it from the corner. He just turned around, caught it, and went straight up and drilled it. Cade Williams with the basketball. They lead it now, do the Red Raiders, 41-40.
And their first lead since the first quarter.
Hugh Pruitt with it, gives it off to Bull. Bull dribbles, spins, goes up for a short one, no good, off the rim. Kason Duggins gets the basketball, gives it off to Caruth. Caruth has it here on the right wing, right in front of his bench. Caruth brings it back to the top. Now he passes over the far side to Smith. Mason gives it in the corner to South. South hits a 3-pointer.
They feel it now, up by 4.
Up by 4, 44-40. 2 3-pointers in a row. Brian Bird's team has the lead with 3:35 remaining. Williams gives off to Pruitt. Pruitt over here to Wilbanks. Wilbanks drives to the basket. Got bumped. Gets it out to Cade Williams. Cade then a dribble. Get off to Colton. Colton goes up. No good. Rebound by Colton. Colton goes up again and is fouled. And you were wanting to say, get in there, weren't you, Mike?
Yeah, get follow up there. He got the rebound that I wanted there, Joe, on the offensive end, and he got fouled.
Got fouled, I think, by Johnson in there. 4th team foul on the Raiders this quarter. Will Banks, first one is good.
3-point game.
And it was a two-shot free throw as he was in the act of shooting. Will Banks spins the basketball. There's the shot, and it goes in. 44-42, 3:19 left here in the third. Caruth brings it up, bounces it hard on the floor, gives it over on the far side to Duggins. Duggins gives it to South. South back to Duggins. Duggins dribbles in, gives it back to South. South spots up, now he dribbles, shoots it, tries to shoot it, nothing there. And then they got a foul called late as he got bumped. And
on Chestatee.
Got a foul called. I'm not sure who it was on that time. He was guarded by Hugh Pruitt in there on the far side, but I was watching to see what it was, and I'm not sure if they called it on Pruitt or not.
I didn't hear our PA announcer friend to your left give a name there. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah. First one by Peyton South is good, 45-42.
But it was a shooting foul.
3:02 remaining. Coach Bird was wanting one right before that. He kind of looked and shrugged, and they got the second one. He hit both free throws, did South. A 4-point lead for the Red Raiders. Josh Bull with the basketball, pushes it up on the far side. Bull looks to take it in there, gets it back out here to Cade Williams at the top. Cade goes inside to Eli Parlier. Parlier looking, dribbles it back out, gets it to Cade Williams. Cade gonna shoot a three, good!
Oh boy, big shot by Cade.
And we've got a full timeout called by Coach Clemens.
We'll take it with him. We're back in 1 minute here on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV.
Madison County will throw it in. 2:36 on the clock here in the third. They lead it by 1. Inbound it to Caruth. Caruth now Chestatee in a trap, and they throw it away down on this end. They threw it long, and then the big man Johnson threw it behind. Williams got the ball, and then we're going to have an offensive foul call as Bader tried to drive in there, and nice job by Peyton South to draw the charge. They got the turnover they wanted right there as Johnson got a kind of a wild pass, flipped it back in, and Williams stole it. They throw it, they're pressing again. They tried it. Williams tipped it, and Rhodes kept it. Duggins got it away. Bader stole the basketball, and now stole it right back. Bader has it. It's flipped around. Dive on it. Bader has it right here in front. But Duggins has it, takes it to the basket and scores. All that, and Madison County scored after it, Michael. 48-45, 2 minutes on the clock.
Had to work hard for it.
Yep, they played hard right there. Good hustle by both teams. Pruitt with the basketball. Parlier has it, gives off to Bader, back to Pruitt. Pruitt going to spot up about a 12-footer, shot at 10. Caruth with the basketball, comes up the far side. Nice job by Cade Williams. He was a spy in the back and got the interception. Cade Williams going to spot up. Now he's going to take it in. Goes to the basket. No good. Rebound by Wilbanks. Wilbanks got the strip. No good. Guys going after Wilbanks. Got to carry him. Got fouled. And the basket went.
Go for the tie now.
Fouls on 15. Kason Duggins. Nice hustle that time by Colton Wilbanks.
Go back to our pregame. I talked about the importance of Colton Wilbanks.
Colton did a nice job. He hustled after it as Bader did right here in front of us, Mike, to try and get the loose ball. Colton stayed after it right there, got to carry him and got the stick back and got fouled. Colton shoots it up and nothing but net. Ties it at 48, 1:31 remaining.
What a game.
1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1 press by the War Eagles. Caruth on the far side. gets it over to Mason Smith. We get it in the middle. They go to Johnson. Johnson spin move in the middle, got it knocked away. Going to come out. Who's going to get it? And the War Eagles come out with it. Cade Williams has it. Got it from Parlier. Williams pulls up, shoots a three, no good, off the back rim. Bader almost had it and it went off of number 2, Mason Smith, out of bounds. Bader can jump pretty good for the senior, Austin Bader. He gets up pretty good down there coming off the bench.
Yes, he can.
And Grant Smith will come back in the game for Cason Duggins.
Again, look at the matchups, Joseph.
Yep. Cade Williams lobs it in, gets it over here to Parlier. Parlier gets it over to Hugh Pruitt. Hugh is going to spot up, shoot a three, in and out, rolled around the rim. Nice, easy rebound that time by Victor Hadju. Hadju gets it over to number 13, Jay Caruth. Caruth dribbles it high, brings it up on the near side, right in front of his own bench. He carried the basketball right in front of it, and his coach knew it as soon as he did it. He turned that basketball pretty as you're ever seeing. That's a no-no if they catch it.
You can't put your hand under the ball.
Yep, Williams throws it into Pruitt. They'll walk it up with 40 seconds on the clock. Tied at 48. They're going to stand out there and make the defense come to them, which they do. Hugh Pruitt, now he dribbles up, gives it off to Cade Williams. Cade will hold it at 28-second mark. Being guarded by Carew. Gives it over on the far side to Parlier.
Somebody got clear out.
Williams with 20 on the clock. Oh, got stripped. Did he get it? Nope. Got it back over to Hugh. Pruitt's got the basketball. 13 on the clock. Gets it inside to number 1. Bader goes up. No good. Rebound. Colton Wilbanks almost had it. Bader got it. Back over here to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Cade Williams. 3, 2. Williams with a long one. Fell to the floor. No good. And that'll be the end of the quarter. Tied at 48.
What a game. We'll go the fourth and final quarter of this Region 8 Quad A game in 1 minute on 97.5 Glory FM and on War Eagle TV. Here we go after the timeout, going to the fourth and final quarter.
All back even at the end of 3, Michael, at 48. The Red Raiders outscored the War Eagles 18-13 that quarter to draw it even. Red Raiders have it just across midcourt. Caruth with the basketball. Gives it out here to Peyton South. Goes on the far corner over there to Smith. Mason Smith goes up, misses it. Jarvis Weaver with the basketball. Gives off to Cade Williams. They bring it up. Cade dribbles, takes it to the middle, kicks it out to Jarvis Weaver. Jarvis, little dribble step, gives it in there, gives it to Cade Williams. Cade Williams get over here on the far side to Josh Bull. He's fouled, I think, by Caruth that time. Yep, Caruth committed the foul. That's the first of this quarter. The fouls reset every quarter in high school basketball now, ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering about that.
And we saw how important it was in the girls' game, too.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Throw it in. Jarvis Weaver has the basketball. He's on the baseline, takes it inside, kicks it out to Hugh Pruitt. Hugh for 3, missed it. Look at Colton Wilbanks, tipped it out there to Josh Bull. Back, oh, it's intercepted by Grant Smith. Smith going to take it the length of the court, goes up and under, no good. Rebound by Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt gets the basketball. He's dribbling up under control. He just didn't pay attention to Smith on the layup that time. Mike didn't watch it, follow it all the way in. Cade Williams with a floater, no good. As Jarvis Weaver's there, and he's fouled from behind.
Weaver in the ball game in the fourth quarter, playing with 3 fouls.
Mason Smith, I believe. Yep, Mason Smith committed the foul. He pushed Jarvis from behind. Jarvis will be at the line for 2. Still tied at 48, 51 seconds into the fourth quarter. Good ball game. Not a huge crowd here tonight, but they're making a little bit of noise. Good basketball game. First one is rolled in, used most of the rim. Jarvis.
We've had 2 great games.
2-point win in the girls' game. And now the War Eagles trying to pull out the nightcap. Second one's up by Jarvis, short. No good. Rebound that time by Grant Smith. Grant gives it over to Peyton South. South brings it up on the far side, gives back to Caruth. Caruth back to South on the left wing. Gives it off to Rhodes here at the top of the key. Gives it back to Smith in the middle. There's a screen right in the middle. They missed it. They missed the free throw, the three-point shot attempt by Grant Smith. They wanted a foul on Chestatee right there, but they didn't have it as the guy fought through the screen, and he ran all over the number 14, Chris Rhodes, right there. Excuse me. Jarvis Weaver has it, and he got fouled as he went to the basket right there. He got fouled. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. On number 3, Peyton South committed the foul. They went inside.
It was that old-fashioned basketball. He's going underneath, challenging the hoop and getting fouled.
Yep. Now, Coach Bird is talking to the official that was also on the other side of the court that time, wanting his opinion. He told him what he had. He said, "Coach, I'm on the other side of the floor. That's not in my area to look in," which he's correct. They hit the first one, 50-48. Missed the second one. That one's tipped out. Jarvis gets the rebound. Tipped back out to Jarvis Weaver. Weaver, 6:30 on the clock. Now he's going to take it to the basket. He's going to throw a floater. He got fouled, though.
Wow, a third time for Jarvis Weaver.
Mason Smith goes in there, kind of a little rocker step. He goes in there to shoot it. He's going to have to get the shot part down if he's going to get fouled like that every time now.
Yep, sure does. To try to draw a 3-point play every time.
So he'll shoot 2. 6:27. The first one's up. And the first one this time is no good.
Man, it's going to be 6 free throws he's been able to shoot in the last minute.
Yeah, Cason Duggins comes in the game now for Mason Smith. Mason's probably in foul trouble as that's 4 on the Red Raiders here in this quarter, Michael. Second one is good, so he's hit 1 out of 2 every time, but that's a 3 more points that they could have very easily used. Peyton South with the basketball, being guarded by Josh Bull. Give over to Caruth. Out to Smith. Grant Smith has it, dribbles, throws it, knocked away. Cade Williams to Jarvis Weaver. Jarvis takes it in for the layup.
Boy, Jarvis made a difference in the game.
Yeah, Jarvis comes down there, and I think everybody wanted to dunk it, but he just went easy and rode it right over the top of the rim. Peyton South takes it, gives it off to, and he runs right over, and we got a blocking foul. Good call by the official right there, Michael. Good call, as Josh Bull was not in position. He was turned sideways when Jay Caruth made his move. He's got to have a legal guard in position, as he's explaining to Coach Tanner Plemons, and he did not. Caruth gets it in. They get over here on this side to Grant Smith. They go inside, and they throw a little dipsy-do over the head there. Peyton South flips it over his head, and we got a full timeout called by Brian Bird.
We'll take it with him. We're back in 1 minute from Chestatee High on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV.
Chestatee will have the basketball out, 5:54 remaining in regulation. The War Eagles lead it by 3, 53-50. Hugh Pruitt throws it in to Cade Williams. Cade brings it up the near side, right in front of the scores table, crosses midcourt. Being guarded by Caruth. He'll dribble to the far side, going to take it all the way in. Oh, nice job. Give it to Jarvis Weaver in for the little sticking in. Good job. Nice little pass to Jarvis, and Jarvis stuck it right in, about a 1-footer right in front of the basket. Caruth with the basketball, looking to drive. He's going to go in, and he gets fouled as he tries to put it up, and that's going to be, I think, on Cade Williams. Let's see. Nope, it's going to be on number 5, Josh Bull.
Well, again, the game was tied going into the fourth quarter, and Jarvis Weaver has been the difference maker here in the fourth.
Kind of like Colton took over there in the second quarter. Jarvis is kind of taking over here in the fourth quarter. You want to keep that up for Coach Tanner Clemens' team. First one is good by Caruth. Caruth, the sophomore, and the point guard, the quarterback for the Red Raiders. Caruth spins it with the noise, shoots it in good. Nothing but net. 55, 52, 5:27 remaining. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball in the backcourt. Dribbles up very, very calmly. He dribbles, he's being guarded, almost walked right there, looking for help. Finally gets it out there to Josh Bull. Josh Bull to Cade Williams, 5 minutes on the clock. To Jarvis Weaver at the free throw line. Weaver, now he's gonna make a move. Weaver goes in, throws it off the top of the backboard, no good. Off the top, but off the top of the square, missed it. And Red Raiders have the basketball. Peyton South with it. Peyton gonna drive, kick it out over here this corner to Smith. Grant Smith throws it inside to Chris Rhodes. Chris Rhodes gets the easy 2. That's 4 times tonight that Chris Rhodes has cut to the basket at the very opportune time and laid it in for an easy basket.
Very similar to the run they made in the second quarter.
Chestatee with the basketball, leading by a point, 4:36 remaining. I don't know why Josh sticks his arm out like that. Hugh with the basketball. Hugh looking for help, looking for help, looking for help. Got it over to Colton Wilbanks. Colton goes in, throws it off the backboard. Good. Went with that square. He elevated over Rhodes that time and got the 2-point basket. 57-54. In the corner. Caruth has it, shoots a 3, way off, hits the rim, and look at that. Duggins came out of nowhere and got the rebound. Caruth has it in the middle. Excuse me, that was, Rhodes has it that time for about an 8-footer and stuck it in. 57-56. 4 minutes on the dot. Williams with the basketball, brings it across midcourt. Chestatee High School, Lynn Cottrell Center. Chestatee versus Madison County, 8-4A game. Colton Wilbanks going to drive, pretty much uncontested to the, and he missed it. He was too wide open, he missed that one. Caruth has it, brings it up on the left side, on the right side, excuse me, right in front of his bench. He tried to get a little screen right there. He's guarded by Cade Williams, gets it over here to Duggins. Duggins now at the top to Grant Smith. Grant waiting, now he's going to dribble. Hugh Pruitt guarding him, back over to Caruth. Caruth with the basketball. Caruth going to take it in, lay it up with the left hand, rolls it in with the right hand, over and under. Cade Williams brings it in a hurry. They're down by 1 now, the War Eagles are. Williams goes up, and no, he almost went in, he got fouled. That foul, I think, is going to go on 13 Caruth. Nope, it's on 13 Caruth. That's his second, I know, maybe third. 5th team foul on the Madison County Red Raiders this quarter. Cade Williams trying to tie it up. First one's good. All the free throws, as we say all the time, free throws are that important. In a tied ball game, every free throw is important.
Again, the War Eagles looking for their first winning region play.
Cade missed that one. A little off to the right as it rolled off the rim. Madison County with the basketball. 3:08 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Tied at 58, just where we started tonight. All tied. Caruth with it, he got fouled, no call. Gave off to 15, that was Duggins. Duggins, he got the shot off, no call, and it got knocked out of bounds by the Red Raiders, and Chestatee will have the basketball. Josh Bull gives it in to Hugh Pruitt, the junior, brings it up. Pruitt dribbles between the legs, being guarded by Grant Smith. Now he goes towards the basket, making the move. Gets it inside, tried to get to Wilbanks, and stolen that there on this side by Caruth. Caruth being guarded by Cade Williams. Caruth brings it up. He's going to pull up at the free throw line, drilled it. He knocked that one down, about a 12-footer, and it went in. Cade Williams has the basketball from Hugh Pruitt. Pruitt gets it back, 2:21 remaining. Madison County with a 2-point lead. Pruitt with the basketball. Goes over to Williams. Williams spots up about a 24-footer short. Rebound by Jarvis Weaver. Jarvis has it. Goes up. No good. Rebound. Get it. Fault. Colton Wilbanks in there and fighting over it with Case and Duggins. And it's going to be Chestatee's basketball.
That's good. You got to find Weaver, and you did, and then he missed it. Wilbanks there and get the held ball. War Eagles will have it.
Mason Smith comes in the game for Peyton South. 2:08 left in the quarter. In regulation, they go inside to Hugh. Hugh misses the layup, and it's going to be a foul on Chestatee. And they went over the back. Fouls on number 25, Colton Wilbanks. As I believe it's number 14, Rhodes, had the block out right there. Nice job.
Just a common foul. Red Raiders have it.
5-3 of the fouls, so War Eagles are in the bonus on the next Red Raider foul. 60-58. Just under the 2 minute, 1:57 remaining.
Need a stop.
Caruth has it. Give it to Rhodes up top. Rhodes looking. Gets it over here to Grant Smith. Smith back to Mason Smith. Mason for three. Mason Smith, no good. Rebound. Oh, nice job by Bull to come out of there. He timed his jump and got it. And Rhodes comes out there and knocks it loose and steals it. Throws it up in the hurry to South. South goes up. Layup is good. Peyton South, and we got a timeout called by Bird, a full timeout.
We'll keep it right here. 3-point game now for Madison County. And time's a factor now, plus fouls.
Well, you're down one. You want to take care of the basketball because you still got plenty of time. And they get a little clumsy, if you will, right here. Rhodes came out from behind and knocked the ball loose and stole it. They got the easy basket on the far end. Peyton South did to put them up three, Michael, with 1:33 remaining. So the War Eagles are in the bonus on the next foul the Red Raiders commit.
But you look at strategy again, Joe. You go ahead and go for a three to tie it. And does Madison County maybe force a foul if they see a mismatch and then put you at the line? Because right now the War Eagles not been that effective from the free throw line, but right now you've got to be.
Well, what the Chestatee War Eagles have not done in this quarter as much has been going inside and kind of forcing it, if you will, and getting some good looks, getting fouls or creating some contact, and they hadn't done that. We had Jarvis Weaver shot 6 free throws and 3 straight trips a while ago, and we hadn't seen that in the last 5 minutes. So they've got the ball, got to come the length of the floor with 1:33 remaining. Josh Bull will throw it into Cade Williams. Bull throws it in, and the clock will start.
Protect the ball.
Williams up the far side, right along the sideline, looking. He's going to dribble in now, and he got knocked out of bounds, luckily off of Jay Caruth right there. He looked like he wanted to stop, do a dribble drive. He tried to stop, and Caruth knocked it out of bounds. They got it inside to Pruitt. Pruitt waiting, getting to Jarvis Weaver. He's got Rose beat. Weaver takes it to the basket with the left hand, good, and the basket's good.
And now he can go to the line to tie it.
Jarvis did a nice job. He beat Caruth, or he beat Rhodes to the inside. He bounced it with the right hand, went in and went up over a man with the left hand, laid it up off the glass, Mike. It went in and he got the foul.
Vader back in for the War Eagles.
Bull comes out.
Big free throw.
Jarvis Weaver hits that one, ties it. No, they got 62-61.
How? It's tied, isn't it?
62, was it 62-58? I thought it was 62-59. It's 58, 62. Now 62-61. Either way, Madison County has the basketball. Caruth in the front court. 1:05 on the clock. It's over here on this side to Grant Smith. Grant holding it, gets it over to Mason Smith on the far side. Mason throws it over here to playing keep away right now to South, back to the and go to Rhodes inside. Rhodes tips it, no good, as Williams in there and forces the hell ball. I believe it will be Madison County's basketball with 47 on the clock.
I think we need to check the score, buddy. I don't think you and I both could be wrong, could we?
Well, it was I think it was 62-58. I thought it was 59. And we got a foul on the inbounds pass by Jarvis Weaver. That might be his last one.
That's 4, isn't it? Is that 4?
Going to be out of bounds as it was not on the shot. 45-9 on the clock. And get it inside. Peyton South. He dribbles. They're waiting on getting the foul, and they do commit a foul. Colton Wilbanks commits the foul right here in front of the scorekeeper for Madison County. 42-3. That's 3 on Colton. South will throw it in from Madison County. Gives it over there to Rhodes. They go to, in a hurry, to number 13, Caruth, and he's grabbed from behind. And that was Austin Bader. Austin fouled him. Now they'll shoot the 1-and-1, 62-61.
We'll go with that.
By 1. I think surely that Coach Clemens or his staff would have said something if it wasn't, if it was wrong. They'll come back right now with Josh Bull for Bader. 39.9 on the clock. A 1-point contest. Jay Caruth at the line for the Red Raiders. He shoots the first one. It's going to be good. 2-point game. 63-61. Now to make you think about, do you go for a 3 when you get it on the far end down there?
Yes, absolutely.
Caruth. The shot is up, and it's good. He rattles it home. 39.9, 64-61. Hugh Pruitt with the basketball. Pruitt brings it up. Comes up here in the front. Got a screen for Weaver. Moves over to this side. Got knocked away and stolen by number 2, Mason Smith. And now they got a foul on Josh Bull. They had it right there in front, and then number, who was it? 15 knocked it loose. That was Duggins. And then Mason Smith wound up getting the basketball and the foul. And Mason Smith will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Peyton South is at the line. Peyton South is going to be coming in for the shooter. First one by Mason Smith is up, and it's good. Rolls it in. 4-point game now, 26.6 on the clock.
Yeah, 2 possession.
Now you've got to come down in a hurry and get the timeout. Score and get a timeout quickly. Second one's up good. It is a 4-point game now. And South will come back in for Smith, Mason Smith. 5-point game, 66-61. Chestatee has to hurry, 25, 24, 23. Bull takes it, shoots it off the side of the backboard, no good. And number 10, Peyton Phillips, commits the foul. So now it's a fouling game, Mike. As long as Madison County hitting their free throws.
It's ball game.
Yep, it'll be over.
Foul leads to a 1-1 situation for the Raiders.
This one slipped away. The ball game was tied at 58, right?
I believe it was tied at 58. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Casey Duggins shooting 2. The first one's good. Coach Burge backs his guys up off the line.
They're going to escape with a victory here tonight.
They are. Second one's up, and it's no good. Rebounding by Bull. Bull bring it up in a hurry, 15-14. Cade Williams from way outside, no good. Rebound by Peyton Phillips. Cade Williams from 30 feet, off the backboard, no good. 6, 5, 4, and we got a foul called on Colton Wilbanks with 4.3. Well, I think they wanted him to shoot the 3, Mike, but I think he was about two steps beyond his range right there on both of them.
Sure was.
He was about 26 feet out there, and he should have been about a step in right there for sure.
That's what happens when you get that desperation mode there a lot of times.
Well, and valiant effort tonight by both teams, and Madison County just pulls away here in the second half. I say pulls away slightly, and they're going to win it as they're up 7 with 4.3 now. They started playing a little bit more up-tempo and got some looks, got some easy baskets. Second one by Peyton South is good, makes it an 8-point game, 4.3 on the clock. Hugh Pruitt with it. Notice play some token defense. Coach Wilbanks will shoot it, but it'll be no good. And the final will be 69-61, Red Raiders.
And we'll wrap it up for you in 2 minutes on 97.5 Glory FM and War Eagle TV. And back here one more time from Lynn Cottrell Center at Chestatee High School in Gainesville, wrapping things up with Joe Gailey, Lily Warford. I'm Mike Warford with you, and our thanks once again to War Eagle TV for teaming up with us to broadcast this game on YouTube. You can get a chance to see it any time, just like the Lanierland Tournament, with our broadcast of the game here on War Eagle TV. And thanks to all of them for making the broadcast possible. And Joe's back with the final stats.
All right, for Madison County on the night, you had Mason Smith had 8, Peyton Smith had 14, Victor had 1, Chris Rhodes 12, Cason Duggins 14, Grant Smith 2. Jay Caruth led the way with 18 points. For Tanner Plemons and Chestatee War Eagles on the night, you had Jarvis Weaver finished with 10. He didn't score in the first half, so he came in and played good the second half, had 10. Then you had Austin Bader had 2, Josh Bull was 7, Peyton Phillips was 6, Hugh Pruitt with 8, and Colton Wilbanks and Cade Williams tied the leading score with 14 each for the War Eagles.
And for Chestatee dropping to 0-5 now in region play, 7-10 overall on the year. But I tell you what, seems to be the big thing right now. You're almost halfway through the region schedule. Be on the road down at a tough place to play at the Jungle as Cedar Shoals coming up on Friday. Then you start things over again, playing here next Tuesday against Flying Branch. And these last 6 games are going to be so important just to be able to get a seeding that you want going into the region tournament.
Well, the thing about it is you're sitting there at 0-5 right now, Mike, and let's just, if they can win that one and go 1-5 going into the second round, and then defend the home court and go 4-2 the second round, go like 5-7 in the region, then they have a chance to finish, I think, in the top 4. But if they lose Friday and then lose next Tuesday here at home, it's going to be a tough road the rest of the way.
Well, again, you're looking at maybe having to beat somebody one time, maybe 2 when you go to region play, because who knows how it's going to be. You could go 0-2 against, name a team there, the top 3 teams in the region, for example, and then pull off one of those shockers in the first round of the playoffs, and you're going to state.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. A lot of these teams that are below 500, we see make the state tournament year in and year out, and they'll win a couple of games, upset somebody on the other side, because either that team's looking past them thinking, oh, well, they're 7-15 or whatever, and they look past them and they go on and they don't play a good game. Or, as we saw tonight, Chestatee played a super 2 quarters.
Well, go back to what Matt Stowers told me between ball games. This team is good as anybody in the region, and they just about proved it here with the number 2 team in the region.
Well, and they look really good in the first half. Madison County, after the first quarter, Madison County sort of woke up and started playing better and got some easy looks, and that they made a lot of easy shots. That I think that if Chestatee hits some of those easy shots, it might be talking about a tie ball game. Might be looking at overtime right now.
So the 2 teams split the doubleheader, with the girls from Chestatee winning by a final score of 46-44, and the boys, they lose that by a final score of 69-61. Again, they're in Athens coming up on Friday, back here from the Lynn Cottrell Center coming up next Tuesday. You can join us here on 97.5 Glory FM coming up on Friday for a Region 7 AAA doubleheader from Cherokee Bluff and Flying Branch as the Bears take on North Hall in a big Region 7 AAA matchup as they're now into their second round there of those teams playing in that region. And of course, you can join me for the FCA Sports Report and follow us on Twitter at Team Glory Sports. So make sure you join us here on 97.5 Glory FM. Once again, thanks to our great friends here with War Eagle TV and for the entire sports team at 97.5 Glory FM. For Rick Bennett, our producer back in our studios, for Lily Warford with her work on social media, and for Joe Gailey, I'm Mike Warford. Tonight's game was brought to you by Conditioned Air Systems, by NGPG Ortho and Sports Medicine Clinics, by Chris McCall Realty, by Seifel Logistics, and by Choices Pregnancy Care Center. Make sure you join us next time for more high school basketball on 97.5 Glory FM.